ladies and gentlemen, welcome to This Week in Cuckada with special guest musical star to open the program, Dick Masterson. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause for Dick Masterson. It's love online. It's Dick's story. It's Dickie. There he is. There's his mansion. By God, look at it. It's a Barbie dream mansion. There he is on Jamie's dinner date. There it is. 80s girls in the cock truck outside.
Dick will tell you about getting optimistic in the DMs.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Dick Masterson.
Look at that balding scalp. Remember, Dick's a lover, not a fighter.
It feels atavistic. Love online. There he is in his private movie theater watching Cooking with Surfer.
You know, that's in the real mansion. That's not in the summer home. That's in the real mansion.
Look at those deep Chad eyes. There's old school Dick. It's old school Dick. He's there.
.404 not found. That's just about to happen to the new Project 2 website.
Please, Jamie, no! Jamie, no! Online.
You know, that right there is the look in Doc's eyes as he writes his DMs.
Behold, the intellectual and scholar, Dax Herrera. The homecoming king. Behold him. The homecoming king. The god. The Chad. Dax Herrera. The Barbie Dream Mansion. The prom king on prom night. There he is simping for Jamie, crawling with the rose in his mouth.
Love
online.
Dick will tell you about getting out of this stick in the DM.
Online. He'll buy you wings, angel. Anything you need. He longs to worship you. He goes to the hair salon.
No, but on a serious note, Donnie Benet is fucking 10 times, if not 100 times, more based than Dax Herrera. You know?
Ladies and gentlemen, press 1 to clap. To clap for Dax Herrera, for Dick Masterson. What a tremendous musical performance, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't know he was this talented. From the shitty podcast he runs, where Capo Sean must clean it up. We didn't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to This Week in Cuckada, episode 9. Once again, this is the program here where we break down
Are we on episode 9 already?
Yeah!
Holy fuck, buddy. You're moving along.
This is the program where we break down the cuckolded news from Canada. The saddest, most pathetic things that have happened this week in Canada. And then we crown the King Cuck Canuck of the week, the lowest of the low, the Canadian who's made this country the shittiest this week, the most cucked Canadian. Now, you'd think every week it would be Justo, but we try and have a rule that Justo can only be King Cuck Canuck once a month.
Once a month.
And
it's tough, because Justo gets pretty fucking cucked, you know? Like, it really is hard to trump Justo on being a fucking cuck, you know? Somehow Justo pulls through on his cuckery each and every week, but we can only give it to him once a month. It's Trudeau the Sixth.
It's time to break in to the top 10 shittiest fucking things in Canada this week. Based cap toss. Oh, shit, yeah.
My fucking Cohiba's going.
Get the cigar going. Oh, yeah.
You know, in honor of fucking Coach Red Pill, I've fucking taken up the cigars. I really do enjoy the fucking cigars, you know.
Now, for those of you in chat who are asking, how was the food? It was fucking excellent. As we said, it was a 10 out of 10. I savored it. I ate slowly. I enjoyed myself. Today is just a massive day of victory. But it's also a massive day of cope for others, seethe for others. Many of us today are having a lot of fun. But now it's time to read the goddamn news, ladies and gentlemen. Can we actually make reading the news entertaining? We're gonna fucking try there, guys. Oh, fuck yeah. So, the first article comes from the CBC. As provinces work to reopen economies, Scheer says federal benefits deter Canadians from returning to work. Scheer says people are no longer eligible for emergency aid if they make more than $1,000 a month. Not Scheer, that's the government policy. So,
Scheer's actually right about something for once. He is right about that. The fucking CERB will keep people from going back to work. But what Scheer, what my prediction is Scheer's going to say that, well, because of that, everyone should get the CERB. You know, I imagine he's going to try to Jew us from that angle. But let's just see. That's just Surfer's prediction.
What is this juice? Janny Juice is here! Everybody, please clap for Janny Juice. It's 6 in the morning in the Ukraine. But Janny Juice is here to clean it up. Thank you, Janny Juice. Everyone clap. Press 1 for Janny Juice. He
does it for free.
He does it for free.
Janny Juice, you really do take the award home. You know, you are the most effective Janny in the whole gun guard of the fucking week. Of all the Dick fucking Masterson simps, you are the fucking true fucking number one of all of them for the week. You have made a point to be in every single stream and try to clean it up, you know. It's like you can't get enough of cleaning it up.
Oh, he's always cleaning it up, you know, but we're wrong. He doesn't do it for free. He does it for the $2,000. His only money in the world. The only source of money he has is from Dick Masterson's criminal mafia organization. On the run from the law, Josh has had no choice but to kneel to Dick and clean it up, Janny Juice. Clean it up. As provinces begin gradually to reopen their economies, the federal government is pleading with Canadians to continue respecting pandemic measures, while the opposition conservatives there are warning that federal emergency aid could discourage some people from going back to work. Who could imagine? Who could fucking imagine there? People might think that, well, shit, if I'm making more not working than I currently do working, why would I work? Think of it, all part-time workers make less than $2,000 a month on minimum wage. So all of the minimum wage workers who are part-time, their best bet is to not work. Try and avoid work at all costs. Fuck that. You know, instead get a raise to sit on your ass and smoke pot. It's legalized. Hell yeah. Conservative leader Scheer said today that flaws in government support programs could derail provincial efforts to get the country's economy back on track after widespread business shutdowns driven by COVID-19. He said the CERB and the Student Financial Aid Program offer incentives for people to stay home rather than work. Now, I thought the whole idea of this, by the way, was for people to stay home and not spread the virus, but I guess Scheer's plan is just to say, fuck it. Get out there. Go back to work. Based Scheer.
Based Scheer.
Based Scheer.
But that's not what he's going to say, buddy. He's going to say that more people should get this fucking Jew aid somehow.
At a time when our economy needs stimulus, Justin Trudeau has given it a tranquilizer and risks creating labor shortages across the country. The failure must be reversed before it's too late. Canada's recovery depends on it. Canadians are disqualified from receiving the Canada Emergency Response Benefit or the Student Emergency Aid if they earn more than $1,000 a month, and most benefits are available for several months. Scheer said that as businesses slowly start to reopen, their employees are being forced to choose between taking shifts and keeping their benefits. The Canadian Economic Recovery Benefit was designed to cushion COVID's impact, but it is now threatening to impede an economic recovery there, guys. Scheer said the programs need to be flexible to encourage people to return to work. He called for a progressive, graduated formula, allowing claimants to collect a portion of the benefit while working more hours to earn an amount greater than $1,000.
What a bunch of gay shit, you know? Like, I don't collect the CERB, you know, because I make more than $1,000 a month, you know? I don't collect the fucking CERB. Because you know what? It says in the fucking Bible, he who does not fucking work shall not eat. If you do not fucking work, you shall not fucking eat.
Well, I guess
I'm not going to give in to the fucking Jew scam. I'm going to fucking work because it keeps me fucking busy, you know, and it makes me feel like I fucking earned my living.
Just remember that Toad McJudas, according to the Bible, should not eat. He has no job. Toad sits at home with his girlfriend. They curl up on the couch and snuggle, watching a 500-pound whale eat herself to death. And he jerks off to it. He thinks it's cool because Daddy Juice told him it was cool to have a feeder fetish. This is what Janny Juice believes. Janny Juice believes that you should jerk off to fat women eating themselves to death. It's tough, you know, but Toad shouldn't be able to eat. You know, he should be forced to sit there and starve as he watches Chantal eat. He should waste away beyond his current skelly twink mode into a starving, hungry Marvin skeleton that just dies. It passes away cold and starving on the streets. That's the reality of Toad McJudas, you know.
You know, the bottom line is Toad McKike Scam needs to go out and get a fucking job, you know, and quit fucking begging with fucking raid fucking gay legends on the fucking internet and go out and do something productive with his
Are
time.
you liking the dislikes, Captain Toad? Are you winning, son? Are you winning? The comments seem to say 26 pieces of silver. They're Toad McJudas. Anyway, asked if the government would consider changing the benefits package, Trudeau said he's looking forward to scaling back benefits and helping people get back to work, but we're not there yet. We're very much still trying to make sure people are getting the support they need. Even as the economy is starting to gradually reopen, our focus is on keeping people safe and ensuring they have the ability to stay home and pay for groceries, their rents, and support each other. Justo says that a lot of thought. I don't think Justo thinks about a whole awful lot, other than what color his fucking socks are, but, you know, he's thought an awful lot about the various steps that are going to be needed as we get people out of their homes and back to work there. Holy fuck. That's basically it, ladies and gentlemen. The reality of it is that Scheer believes we should all go back to work and die of the coronavirus. Justo believes we should all sit home on welfare and smoke pot. I just say, fuck it, we should overthrow the government. That's what I think. It's time!
You know, they're trying to fucking isolate us. They're trying to keep us inside, you know, so they can fucking replace us. It's all a fucking hoax, or they would have shut down the fucking border months ago. But they still haven't done that. They still let in fucking insects from Beijing across our fucking border, you know, because it's all a fucking hoax. You know, we shouldn't let them isolate us. You know, we shouldn't fear the fucking common cold, you know.
Ottawa.
The best thing for your immune system is to go out and be in contact with these bugs so you can fucking develop it. You know, I don't get sick. And the reason I don't get sick is because I went fucking door to door. When I was a kid, I fucking smoked pot in big sessions with a bunch of fucking people and got all their germs. And then I fucking went door to door for 3-4 years and came in contact with everybody. And I don't get sick because my fucking immune system is strong as fuck. Because of all that, you know, and that's the best thing. You shouldn't be a faggot and fucking wear a mask, you know, and hide inside because of the fucking, you know, because of a fucking common cold.
That's what I have to say. Fuck Ottawa. Fuck the politicians that are there. It's time for the people in Alberta to put up or shut up. They either need to secede and declare their independence and rise up and protect their guns, or shut the fuck up forever and just accept that they're going to be the most cucked province of all time. Because let's just face it, you could try and say Ontario and Quebec are cucked because they're liberal, but the reality is they put the boot heel down on Alberta. Ontario and Quebec constantly cuckold Alberta every step of the way. But Albertans just bend over and fucking take it. They'll take it. They'll give up their guns. They talk a big fucking tough game. But the reality is they will never actually overthrow the government. They will never ever make it happen. So let's see what happens. Let's see if they do anything. They won't.
You know, and you got PP Poomer in chat trying to intimidate me, going, okay, RJ. Well, you know what? Fuck you, buddy. I'm RJ Finley. And you know what? You can fucking come suck on RJ Finley's fucking cock. I'll fucking
No, Surfer, not the docks!
Fucking faggot.
Not the docks, Surfer!
I don't give a fuck.
Not the docks, Surfer! Next, you're gonna yell out your fucking
Quit saying
number.
okay, RJ. Say okay, RJ Finley. You know what? I'm a fucking Robert. Robert is a fucking king's name, because I'm a fucking king. You fucking faggot.
With kangs and shit. There was
So
kangs.
shut the fuck up with your kikery. Unless you're gonna come blow on the head of my cock, you faggot.
Well, now we know about the Canadian Emergency Response Benefit. It's $2,000 to every Canadian. Well, the government needs to try and get that money back somehow. And so far, Canadians have racked up $5.8 million in coronavirus fines. That's right. Canadians have been fined $5.8 million so far for refusing to obey the rules regarding coronavirus. They've dared leave their homes. They've dared try and go to the beach. They've dared to try and sunbathe. They've dared to walk their dog in parks. They've dared to try and have picnics. What the fuck? Remember last week, I think there was a fucking pizza party? There was like 8 brown dudes in a van in Brampton having a pizza party, and they got a $6,000 fine for their fucking pizza party.
All 6 or 7 of these brown dudes probably had the same ID. You know, they all go under the same name for their fucking Canadian citizenship. It's Mohammed Abdul or some fucking shit.
So, the number of Canadians who have received tickets or been charged as part of the COVID-19 enforcement has topped $4,500 per a new report from Policing the Pandemic. The bill, $5.8 million and counting. We were shocked, said Alex Lacombe, a PhD student in criminology at U of T and co-creator of Policing the Pandemic, a mapping project launched a month ago to track the ways in which COVID-19 orders are being enforced nationwide. It says here, there's a quote, "It's a hell of a lot of money to try to extract from people that are under financial distress right now."
Well, how do you think they're going to afford the CERB, you know? This is why they're giving out these $880 tickets, and so they can give it back to us in the CERB, and we think they're doing well.
Ralph
it's just a fucking juice.
Ralph is currently trying to say that he needs to report the stream for incitement. We're inciting violence. Imagine seething this hard. He has now been up for like 36 straight hours, just seething, watching every stream. Miss Finster, he's swearing. Miss Finster, he's saying naughty words. Miss Finster. I mean, it's literal fucking random.
Why don't you flag us again, faggot?
Snitches get stitches, bitch. Snitches get stitches.
Fucking wrap your flag around my fucking cock and suck on it, Ralph.
Figure it out, Rabbi Ralph. Figure it out, Rabbi Ralph. Since early April, physical distancing enforcement blitzes have prompted people to go public with stories about receiving tickets for playing basketball, standing in a park, or daring to walk their dogs. Academics, criminologists, and human rights organizations have sounded the alarm over the impact on people's rights and freedoms there, while questioning whether fines actually serve as a deterrent. And while the SCOM says some of the early concerns over Ontario and Quebec-style enforcement being adopted by other provinces haven't materialized, the fact that the total fine tally is approaching $6 million is staggering.
It's not approaching $6 million, is it? Like, is that actually what that just says?
It says the final tally is approaching $6 million.
Holy fuck. No, it actually says it's approaching $6 million. Like, that's what the article actually says. You know, like, what the fuck? What a fucking kike scam.
No, Surfer, no! Not the Kaesler! Oh my god, no! We're gonna be flagged down! Gator, throw the flag! Oh, Gator, throw the flag!
Ralph, this is why Daddy Jim says you're a faggot.
Yeah.
You know?
Daddy Jim, no! Daddy Jim! At a time when people are being laid off, struggling to make rent and buy groceries, and need to be doing everything they can prepare to survive this indefinitely, I don't see how adding a $900 or $2,000 fine is going to help. The guy's totally right. Motherfuckers are like one fucking missed check away from starving and missing rent.
Well, they're trying to kill off the people that are going to disobey the government, you know, so they're trying to starve them to death, and the people that rat them out and stay inside, they're fucking giving the CRB to support, right? Because those are the obedient fucking sheep that the government wants.
Sean the sheep. Bah! Bah!
You know.
Bah!
It all fucking makes sense, you know, with what they're trying to do. They're just a bunch of slimy fucking kikes.
How is Sean the sheep doing? How is Sean the sheep doing? Is Sean the best audio tech in the world enjoying the show? How is Capo Sean doing? I just want to know, is he actually watching this with Dick in the private movie theater of the Barbie Dreamhouse mansion? Is that what he's doing? They're hanging out in the private theater of the Barbie Dreamhouse mansion naked. They're jerking off to me and Surfer because they have nothing better to do. I mean, what is going on? What is going on?
Oh, fuck.
Now, Quebec leads the way so far with more than 3,000 fines per the report. Ontario comes second with 930 reported fines.
You know, I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like, if an officer stopped me on the street and tried to give me a ticket, I would say no and walk away. The officer would have to fucking tackle me down and fucking handcuff me to give me the fucking ticket. I just wouldn't take it. I'd fucking walk away. And what are they gonna fucking do? You know? And I say that from a place of experience. Like, I have refused a ticket from an officer. And he goes, Robert, get back here, Robert! And I just left. You know, because fuck the pig, you know, if he's going to be a fucking cocksucker. I pay his fucking wages and my taxes so he can suck on my fucking cock. Civil disobedience, if they fucking try to give me a ticket for going outside, I'll just say no. You know?
Anyway, Ontario came second with 930, followed by Nova Scotia with 516, and Alberta with 44. How the fuck does Nova Scotia have 516? Like, Nova Scotia's population really isn't that big. Like, how the fuck did they have that many more than Alberta? You know what I mean? How do they have more than British Columbia?
Because Alberta is a lot more based than we give it credit for, you know. And I'm sure a lot of municipalities in Alberta aren't, like, a lot of the real conservative municipalities aren't fucking around.
How does Nova Scotia have more fucking fines than British Columbia? It's because Nova Scotians are degenerates. Like, let's face it, 95% of people in Nova Scotia are on welfare and live in trailer parks. I mean, this is just the reality. I mean, they spend the entire year fucking either on welfare or EI. They go and do some fucking fishing for 2 months of the year and then claim EI that they've been laid off for the remaining 10 months of the year. You know, like, this is what everybody in Nova Scotia fucking does. They're all meth addicts. They're all hillbillies like Ralph. So they just fucking go out and don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck. But you know what's funny, guys? Do you know what makes me laugh the most about hearing that?
What's up?
I'm going to give everybody a chance to guess. What do you think makes me laugh the most about Nova Scotia having that many fines? I'm going to reveal it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kraut is moving to Nova Scotia.
No! Is he?
Yes.
Is he really?
Kraut is moving to Nova Scotia.
Fuck.
Kraut has family in Nova Scotia, which is really fitting. So Kraut is going to be a Leaf. Kraut is going to be living in Nova Scotia, ladies and gentlemen. It's actually happening. Kraut has watched so many episodes of Trailer Park Boys, he's decided that this is his life. And he wants to live it that way. You know? Earlier today, Kraut was struggling to make rent. You know? Kraut had to decide between paying his rent and paying big man Tyrone to make fun of Ethan Ralph. And you know what the legend, the hero Kraut chose to do? He chose to forego paying his rent in order to pay big man Tyrone $500 to shit on Ethan Ralph. And that's the sort of legendary behavior that Kraut has done. Now that he's embraced his identity as a Leaf, Kraut is now a legend. He is now a Leaf. He has joined the Leaf Mafia. And he is shitposting hard. He has decided to go without food for the month and tell his landlord to get fucked, just so he can pay big man Tyrone to make fun of Ralph.
Kraut is having a bigger redemption than any E-celeb has ever fucking had, you know? I haven't seen the clip yet with big man Tyrone, but it's gonna be fucking jokes. I'm pretty juiced to see that.
Anyway, a government spokesperson for Quebec acknowledged but did not immediately respond to questions about its enforcement strategies, including questions about how it determined the cost of coronavirus-related fines. Stephen Warner, press secretary for Ontario Solicitor General Sylvia Jones. How the fuck can the head lawyer in Ontario be a woman? Just saying. Local enforcement personnel are encouraged to exercise discretion and use a graduated approach when enforcing provincial emergency orders. Like, what the fuck? You know? This guy says the fines are absurdly disproportionate to the alleged offense, says Michael Bryant, executive director of the Canadian Civil Liberties Association. And if $5.8 million seems high, Bryant says the total figure is likely even higher. But it's hard to know because not all governments and police departments are disclosing the extent of their enforcement. So it's just totally non-transparent. It's another cover-up.
And you know they're just out there hunting to give out fines. Like, if you go downtown in our fucking hometown, you just see fucking cruisers crawling all over. You know, they're just fucking lurking. They're fucking lurking, looking for someone to give a fucking ticket. It's shameful. You know, it's fucking shameful. They're just a bunch of low IQ idiots.
Honestly, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's time to put...
I need another beer.
We have put we have put Ethan Ralph in a timeout. We have put Ralph in a timeout. Go sit in the corner. And before anybody says, "Oh, it's not," this is prison rules, Ralph. And you blocked me on Twitter like a little bitch. And Dick Masterson blocked Surfer.
I'll show you right now. I fucking took a snapshot of it. I tried to take a look at his fucking, because he was tweeting about how he was watching fucking Cooking with Surfer and how he didn't, it almost made him vomit. When in reality, he fucking wishes 80s girl could cook him something like that. But she's too busy taking black cocks in her fucking asshole to cook him anything fucking decent. You know, so he's gonna cry about fucking Surfer's cooking. But look at this. So I go online to look at that, and look at what I fucking, look at what I come across. It says, LA-based fucking comedian blocked you. Like, what a faggot. All I fucking did, I'll show you. I'll fucking show you all I did. Like, I don't even, like, fucking use Twitter. It's like the first time I've ever... probably the second time I've ever fucking used Twitter. You know, to fucking tweet this shit. Oh, fuck, I'm on the wrong account. Fuck it. You know, I tweeted him, I tweeted him a couple pieces of fucking, I tweeted him my 2 Pizza Hut boxes and says, "This goes out to you, docs." I said, at LA-based comedian, "This goes out to you, docs." And then I tweeted to him, like, how does your anus feel? How does your bum feel after what PPP did to you? You know, and that's all I fucking said to the guy. And he fucking blocked me. Like, what a faggot. You know? PP Poomer says you'll regret this. PP Poomer saying you'll regret this, RJ. Yeah, I will regret it. Robert Finley, pal, come suck on my fucking wiener. You know? Come suck on King Robert's wiener, buddy. Based Bobbert! Based Bobbert! Oh, yeah. I need another beer. Well, sir, you really do need another beer. You're really low energy tonight. I don't know what's going on. Guys, Surfer is usually way more high energy than this. Surfer is low energy tonight, guys. I don't know what's going on there, guys, with Surfer. He needs another beer. He needs to be fueled up. Otherwise, Janny Juice is going to find a way to contain it. He's going to tard wrangle us. What is Janny Juice going to do to clean it up next? Janny Juice has been in every stream. What will Janny Juice do? What will he do? I know Juice says he's almost got it under control. You know, he has the containment thread at over 300 pages now in like 2 days. You know? But that's the thing, is it's the containment thread. Janny Juice was locking down the actual Masterson thread. You know, but he just can't contain it. He's had to put it in a different category now that's more visible. I don't know. Janny Juice, clean it up, please, Janny Juice. And tell us if it was a crack shack or a mansion. Has Janny Juice shared his results for the test, for the crack shack or mansion test? The chat got 7 out of 15. Juice, how many did you get right? On Crack Shack or Mansion there, Juice. It was a mansion. It was a mansion, Janny Juice. He says he got it all right. They were all mansions. Okay, Janny Juice. Okay. Mr. Finley, is that what you're going to call me while your fucking mouth is on my penis, Pee-Pee Poomer? Is that it? Are you going to call me King Robert or Mr. Finley? Mr. Finley. Which one is it? Like, holy fuck now. There, bud. You know. There, pal. You know. Fuck. Juice is coping, guys. Juice coping hard. The high level Janny Juice cope. Oh boy. Alrighty. Juice, buddy. What'd you get that off my fucking LinkedIn profile? They found his LinkedIn. That, buddy? Oh no, they found. Oh no. You know what? Are you gonna hire me? They found the LinkedIn. You like my performance? They found it. You wanna hire me for a job, buddy? No. Is that what you're fucking doing? They found my Facebook. You know, I'll give you a fucking job. You know. I'll give you a fucking job, buddy.
They found it.
Now, the question is, what are you going to call me while you do your job? Is it King Robert or Mr. Finley, buddy?
They're calling you Robert Baratheon, first of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm. That's what they're calling you, bro.
That's fucking right. I think that comes from Game of Thrones. I'm not 100% because I never really watched that shit.
I tried.
It's pretty based, nonetheless.
Anyway, questions have been raised on transporting coronavirus patients after Scarborough woman walks home. What? If you've been diagnosed with the coronavirus, getting a ride home from the hospital may be harder than you'd think. I just thought you had to call a cab. You had to call a cab and...
Is there cabs out there, though?
Yeah, I took a cab today.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if they'd be running, to be honest.
This comes after a Scarborough woman says she was forced to walk home after being quoted at least $1,200 by a nurse at Centenary Hospital. Holy fuck, ladies and gentlemen. The 40 ounce is starting to hit me. We're starting to get down to the swell. You know? I'm starting to get down to the swell. We're not really hurting yet, but you can tell I'm starting to get to that Ethan Ralph level of professionalism where some words are being slurred, you know? Some words aren't just coming out right. It's the salt and pepper shockers or some shit like this, you know? I remember, like, one of the first times I was wasted. When I knew I was wasted, I tried to say, get the salt and pepper shakers. And I said, go and get the salt and pepper shockers or some shit like this. And everybody knew I was fucked. Anyway, this comes after a Scarborough woman says she was forced to walk home after being quoted at least $1,200 by a nurse at the hospital last month. I came into hospital because I could not walk 18 minutes around my condo without getting out of breath. He didn't even bat that I was going to walk an hour home. Global News has agreed to conceal the woman's identity amid fears of COVID-19 diagnosis. May cause the seniors who live in her building to be fearful. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on in Canada?
You know, like, walk home. You know, like, fuck.
But they'll die if they walk home. Is there
no one that can drive you home?
They'll
like, if
die.
not, just walk home. That's
They'll
what
die.
I'd fucking do.
They can't walk home, bro. They'll die. They can't walk.
You know, if you can't fucking make it home without dying, well, then realistically, like, you know, like, it's sad to say, but probably just die on your way home, you know? Like,
don't worry, guys, though. It's free healthcare, guys. All right, anytime you're told it's free healthcare, just remember the cost of it being free. It means that it sucks cock. It's fucking garbage care. And you'll die fucking waiting for a surgery.
You know, that is fucking me, buddy. I am experienced in door-to-door sales. I not only know how to fucking close energy contracts, but also fucking water filters.
They found
I've even experimented with fucking furnaces. You know, I close the fucking deals. You know, my favorite places to knock are places like Thunder Bay or going up Cannon Street in the fucking Hammer. You want to fucking know about my professional history, buddy? There it is.
Why don't you tell them
Read up on it. Read up on it. Do your homework.
Surfer, tell them about Barton Street.
Well, Barton Street's all fucking boarded up. Realistically, Cannon's fucking better than Barton because its home's going all the way down.
What about
just
Sandwich
a bunch
Town?
of degenerate fucking hoarders. You know what? Baby Street on Sandwich Town, you'd really have to go there to put it in perspective. But what Sandwich Town is, they call it Ye Old Sandwich. Like OLDE, sandwich. With like an E on the end of fucking sandwich. And the reason it's called that is because it's sandwiched in between fucking Detroit and fucking Windsor. like fucking Detroit, and then Windsor, which used to be fucking like an industrial hub with the car factories, but everyone got fucking laid off when the car factories left, so it's just the highest rate of unemployment, just a fucking shitty place to be. And Sandwich Town is the little neighborhood sandwiched in between Detroit and Windsor on the fucking Detroit River. Whereas you're fucking knocking doors down Baby Street, you can hear gunshots out of fucking Detroit. Like, that's some real fucking shit,
Oh, these motherfuckers wouldn't last a day on doors, They would be fucking on the curb crying. Can you imagine Ralph trying to go knock doors? Just how fucking blown out he would get?
Buddy, I've seen people on the curb fucking crying from knocking doors, I've had knives pulled on me and bats pulled on me, and I've been bitten by fucking 6 or 7 dogs, like 3 German Shepherds, I think,
Yeah.
Fucking toughens you up.
Anyway.
Waterloo was fucking based, I took PPP to Waterloo one time, and I showed him around the campus and everything. We went up into the math building in the middle of the night, and you know what we wrote on the fucking board? We wrote on this fucking, like, whiteboard, juice.
But Surfer, Janny Juice has leaked your LinkedIn.
Leak it.
Janny Juice is bringing out your Kiwi Farms thread, buddy. It's going up now. Janny Juice.
Gonna make me famous. It's gonna make me famous.
Janny Juice is gonna put up both our my Kiwi Farms thread already exists thanks to Janny Juice.
If you do a good enough job, Janny Juice, I'll let you suck on my wiener. But not if you don't do a good enough job.
Janny Juice.
You need to do a good enough job. Don't cut any corners. Don't fucking cut any corners. Make sure that you do a good job of my thread. If you don't, I won't let you suck on my wiener.
Hey there, Mama made it. I'm on the Kiwi Farms.
Absolutely, I will not let you suck on my wiener.
Dad,
do a good
Mom and Dad, I made it. I'm on the Kiwi Farms. I'm a real celebrity now. I'm on Kiwi Farms thanks to Daddy Janny Juice. Thank you, Janny Juice. And the OP for it is just fucking shit, too. Like, the whole timeline doesn't make any sense. It's okay. It's okay, Janny Juice. I fucking laugh. At your attempt to intimidate us into fucking silence. It's okay, Janny Juice. What are you gonna find now? You already have the LinkedIn. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Imagine they fucking call Joel. They call Joel's office.
I hope they call Joel's office.
Janny Juice, call Joel Stewart and just try and explain to him what's going on. Joel, these guys are fucking ruining my criminal organization. Joel, you have to fire this guy. Well, he doesn't even work there.
Joel will smack you in the face with his Jew cock.
Joel would whip out his cock.
Joel's fucking...
He would whip you with his circumcised penis, Janny Juice. That's okay, Janny Juice. Make the threads happen, Janny Juice. Just sloppy job, though. Sloppy job on my thread. Get somebody who at least knows what they're fucking talking about, Janny Juice. Figure it out. Fucking sad. No, please call Joel. If you can somehow get a hold of Joel's number, there's no way I would ever dox Joel. Joel is one of the top 3 men I fucking respect out of any fucking man I've ever fucking met, But if you can somehow come across fucking Joel's number, please call him. Ralph's gonna call my mom. The funniest part is they don't even realize that that's not my mom, but go ahead. Go ahead, call my mom.
No, light her up.
Light her up.
That fucking cunt.
Call that who you think my mom. Call her. She's
just
a cunt.
Light her up.
She's a cunt.
Her up.
Call her. That's definitely my mom. Call her.
Call her. There's a water filter.
She got black.
I forget the pitch. What was the pitch? You can still do the pitch, can't you?
Yeah.
Here, give us the pitch, PPP. Give us the pitch. Yep, who is it?
It's just about the water. You see what's happening for some of the homes on the street? They're being provided with the water filter off the main line. It's to remove the chlorine and the calcium. I'm sure you've heard about that. The problem is some of the homes don't qualify to have it because of some issues with the spacing or the types of piping in the home. So my job is just to have a quick look down at the main line, make sure you qualify to have the product, and make sure to be provided to you. You want my shoes on or off?
Well, my pipes are fine, buddy. My main line's fine.
Well, of course your main line's fine. It's not about that. It's just some of the homes are getting a filter. I just got to make sure the sizing and spacing is adequate for you to have the filter. Again, would you prefer I take my shoes off, or is it all right if I leave these guys on?
I can leave them on. Come on down.
Thanks, bro. There you go!
Which was fucking choppy. Like, I mean, realistically, that was a choppy.
I wasn't going to actually get into the house, but then again, we're approaching the swill. We're approaching the swill, ladies and gentlemen, on the 40 ounce. Like, holy fuck. Most people couldn't even do that good a job sober. You know, I haven't done the pitch in, like 2 years. You know what I mean? But anyway. Back to the article, ladies and gentlemen. An Ottawa-based epidemiologist says there are ways to solve the problem. An immediate solution, whether it's municipal or provincial, is to step in and say we will cover all the costs of patient transfer for those who test positive, said Dr. Raywat Deonadan. Like, what the fuck? How do you become a doctor with a name like Raywat Deonadan? Welcome to Canada. Welcome.
I couldn't even tell you, like, what type of person that is.
I have
like,
no...
What the fuck is a Ray Watt Deonadran, you know? Like, I couldn't tell you whether that's white, brown, black, fucking
Ralph,
Chinese.
this is obviously not the real Ralph. Look, he's just posting checkered flags now. You know? Like, if that's the real Ralph, pray to God that that's the real Ralph, ladies and gentlemen. Pray to God that he's seething that hard. There's no way. He's got to have gone to bed, guys. Come on. Come on. Even he doesn't just post checkered flags. Holy fuck. Nice job there. Fuck. Gator, get the flag, Gator. It's just like NASCAR, Gator. Go in the circles. Gator.
Oh, fuck.
NASCAR's
pretty based, though. You fucking
gotta get
when
Taylor
NASCAR is pretty fucking based. My dad used to watch NASCAR when it was on, like, a fucking sand track in fucking Daytona, you know? Like, the fucking original.
But you gotta remember, when he watched it, it was actually good, because they hadn't put a governor on the fucking vehicles yet.
Yeah.
So every NASCAR vehicle can only go, I think it's 215 miles per hour. So now it's all just about, like, drifting people and shit like this. Just some gay shit. NASCAR sucks.
You know what, PP Poomer? If you can somehow get a hold of Joel, I want you to tell him juice. Tell Joel that fucking RJ says juice. See what he says to that. You will get the fucking best response you could have ever hoped for. If you somehow get a hold of Joel and tell him juice. That's a fucking
We are begging Janny Juice. If he is such a doxing master, we're not telling you anything other than the man's name. Joel Stewart. Get a hold of him, Janny Juice. And just tell him you're cleaning it up. And tell him you spoke to RJ. He says juice. And you know, see what happens, Janny Juice. See what happens.
See if you can make it happen.
Come on.
Legit. See if you can make that
Come on,
happen.
Juice. He will see if he can. Thank you, Juice.
That is what will redeem
Record
you,
it, too.
Juice.
Record
from all this
it,
faggotry, from all the gunt guard fucking faggotry.
Record
if you can make that happen, that is what's going to redeem
We beg of you, Janny Juice. Please, clean it up. Go to the LinkedIn profile. Figure it out. Holy fuck. Oh my God. It's unclear where exactly the $1,200 quote came from. A spokesperson from Scarborough Health Network told Global News the hospital does not provide quotes to patients for private transportation home from the hospital.
You know, like, if you can't walk home on your own, you know, like...
Why are you leaving the hospital?
As long as you fucking repented and you've accepted Christ in your heart, you know, you're probably gonna have a lot fucking better time in heaven than you are on earth.
So you're telling them to just lay down on the sidewalk and die?
Well, I mean, if you can't fucking make it home, you know, like, fuck.
Oh, no.
I hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it, you know.
That's it. Ralph's getting another fucking timeout there, guys. Ralph is getting another timeout.
Sit in your corner, Ralph. Sit in your corner, buddy. You might have booze and pills over there. You know, it'll keep you busy for the time being, for the 300 seconds or whatever the fuck it is. You know, keep yourself busy over there in your fucking corner. I mean, you should be taking a fucking nap.
Enjoy the cock corner. Enjoy the cock corner, pal. Jeez. It was gunty. As part of this process, an SHN social worker will connect with the patient and family to arrange transport. When family is not available, the options may include taxi, private, and not-for-profit providers. Executives point to options, but a patient is left. With few as many cab companies don't accept COVID-19 patients for safety reasons, and public transit isn't available to those who have the virus and are exhibiting symptoms. You know what? Since Janny Juice fucking cleans it up so fucking well. Janny Juice cleans it up so well. Is it time? Is it time to make Janny fucking Juice a fucking mod? In the chat, should we give Janny Juice the fucking wrench?
One, to give Janny Juice the wrench. Two, for no fucking wrench.
No wrench for Janny Juice.
But one for the fucking
So Janny Juice can clean it up in real time. He can clean it up here. He can just ban the chat. They're going to give Janny Juice all that power, guys. He does such a good job. He does so much cleanup. It's pretty split. People are divided on whether we should give Janny Juice
I think we got one more
power.
Fucking two. Two more twos. We're edging... Huh? No, it's edging towards the twos. Oh, no, it's back even with the ones. Oh, the ones are taking over.
Be sure people aren't just spamming their choices. People are spamming their choices. You know, it's fucking bullshit when you do that, guys. Fuck it.
Is it time to give Janny Juice what he's always so desired?
He needs the power.
The wrench.
He needs the wrench. He needs to be able to fucking clean it up. It's what Janny Juice needs.
You know, Gator let you borrow the mop for a reason, buddy. You know.
That's right. The choices wouldn't be spammed with with Janny Juice in charge. Like, come on. He's gonna fucking crack the whip. He doesn't allow fucking tomfoolery on his platform. Let me tell you that, guys. He's gonna crack the whip. He's gonna find my LinkedIn, and then it will be over. It will be revealed my whole history at work that I was a janitor somewhere or something. Guys, it'll be revealed, swear to God. Janny Juice has found the LinkedIn. He's running his gay ops. Fuck off. Anyway, the City of Toronto said it's developing policies and procedures for transporting people who may have COVID to protect drivers and residents. Dragan said this case highlights systematic flaws prevalent prior to the pandemic. It's time for the province to consider at-home testing as an option. Why aren't we even considering at-home testing as an option? Why the fuck not? What is wrong? What would be wrong? What would be wrong with that? I have no idea.
I'm not going to take the lobotomy test, you know? Like, the test is literally a fucking lobotomy.
They stick it up your fucking nose. Like, fuck you. Suck my dick.
I'll just be sick for a couple weeks.
They'll hold you down and test you. Have you seen the videos of them holding people down and fucking testing them? And he's like, no, bro, no, don't do it. I do not consent. God. And they just fucking hold you down and fucking rape you that way.
You know, and they give you a lobotomy to test you for general fucking coronavirus. Like, wasn't there that story out of fucking somewhere in Africa where they were fucking sent out these tests and they fucking gave them like some like piece of fruit, like fucking like tissue from a piece of fruit and like tissue from a goat to test. Gave them human names and they tested positive. You know, like, it's just a fucking scam.
Bless your heart, Cameron. Get us Jamie. Deliver Jamie, Cameron. It's coming. The interview with Jamie. Folks.
Who's interviewing Jamie?
Well, I think it's going to be Godwinson that interviews Jamie. Press 1 if it should be Godwinson that interviews Jamie. Press 2 if it should be me that interviews Jamie. Press 3 if it should be Surfer that interviews Jamie. Most people are going with Godwinson.
Oh, we're seeing some threes.
Juice wants to see it all. That's it. Juice is a fucking mod.
Juice is me, an intellectual, you know. He's going to sit on the fence and write 1, 2, and 3.
Juice is now the mod.
He's not going to take a side.
Janny Juice. Janny Juice has been put in charge of the PPP channel's moderation. Janny Juice has all the power now, ladies and gentlemen. Is Janny Juice the 6th man? Could it be that Janny Juice was the 6th man all along? No, ladies and gentlemen, it couldn't be. Clean it up, Janny Juice. Clean it up, please. We beg of you, Janny Juice. Fuck, the phone is gonna die, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, have you not plugged it in? Like, I have this fucking cord here to plug it in, you know? Like, I did that before the show even started, buddy.
It's okay, bro. It's not gonna die. It's just gonna stare at my hand for like 15 seconds. Some people with autism are gonna spurg out. You know, they're gonna fucking cry. Holy fuck.
One step at a time, buddy.
Well, this is why we need Janny Juice to clean it up. The show is a fucking disaster there, guys. The show is a disaster. He's mopping it up. He's already timing people out. There are hundreds of bands being given out right now by Janny Juice. His ability to clean it up right now is unparalleled. It is unparalleled. There are hardly any comments anymore in chat.
Shannon ain't got shit on Janny Juice. You know, like...
Janny Juice is dropping the checkered flag. Base Janny Juice.
Janny Juice has the widest mop of all the fucking cleanup crew, you know.
He's deleting everyone's messages, guys. We're all seeing it from Janny Juice. He's got the broom out. He's got the broom out, Janny Juice.
Sweep it up. Sweep
it up, Janny Juice. Is Janny Juice going to clean up Ralph's act? God only can hope. Anyway, that's fucking the end of that bullshit article. The update on COVID. 68,839 Canadians have COVID right now.
Message deleted. Message deleted.
Look at all
every message is now deleted.
Every message is deleted.
Every single one is cleaned up.
Juice has cleaned it up.
There will be no messages that aren't cleaned up.
It's all been cleaned up.
Yeah, and Janny Juice is a fucking Janny.
Oh my God, they've all been deleted. Look at the cover up. Look at it. Look at it. Look. It's been covered up. We gotta get the tinfoil hat. There's clear collusion. Oh, fuck. Anyway, 68,839 cases with 4,871 deaths. 31,771 people have recovered. Oh my God, it's a fucking bloodbath in the chat. Everybody's messages being deleted by Janny Juice. What will we do? What will we do?
I just don't give a fuck about COVID-19 anymore. Like, too much time has passed. Like, it's too obviously a fucking hoax at this point, you know? Like, I just couldn't give, like, less of a fuck, you know, about fucking COVID-19.
Oh, man.
Just a scam.
Oh, man. What are we going to do? Anyway, we got to move on. We're never going to get through the remaining articles. All right. This is from the Toronto Sun. Liberal Party executive denies controversial Facebook comments. So we have here Mark Elias. He says, It wasn't me. That's the assertion from a BC Liberal Party executive after an article was published in the Toronto Sun regarding comments in support of police.
Oh, I saw that tweet.
Shooting those disregarding the COVID quarantine.
I think Faith Goalie put that up or some shit.
He goes, I did not write these words, said Mark Elias. Period. Last month, comments associated to Elias' Facebook account expressed support for now discredited reports that Filipino President Rodrigo Duterte ordered police and military to murder Filipinos who disregarded the coronavirus lockdown. Oh, no. He goes, I hate Duarte, but he 100% right on this one. Shoot people on sight who defy curfew.
Duarte won't just ban you from chat, but Duarte will ban you from life if you go against his fucking will, you know?
Well, that's what Channy Juice has done to the chat. He's turned it into a bloodbath. He's fucking covered it all up. He's sweeping it all under the rug, you know? That's what happens. It's Janny Duarte style in this motherfucker. Anyway, let's read the full comment from Mark Elias, Liberal Party chairman there. I hate Duarte, but he 100p right on this one. If only they would do the same thing everywhere on Earth. Make sure people have essentials and homes for the homeless for a month, so they have no reason to leave the house. Have 4 weeks and 24-hour curfew. Shoot people on sight who defy curfew. Snipers can be posted anywhere about 2 kilometers from targets. That will kill the spread of the virus. And then we can go back to normal. Close all trade and travel to China and those who trade with China. They will continue to have wet markets that caused the virus. Press 1 in chat if this is based. Press 2 in chat if it's cringe. I'm struggling myself to decide whether this comment was based or cringe.
Well, me too. This is the most based liberal that there is in the whole Liberal Party in fucking Canada.
Janny Juice says press 1, fuck the sick people. I mean, are we surprised? Are we surprised to see anything else from Janny Juice today? Are we really that surprised? He says, fuck the sick people, let them die. Most people are saying it's based. Nobody really saying it's cringe. People are saying, do the right thing and put Ralph on a timeout. But if he can't get the dopamine hit from hitting the checkered flag, how will Ralph make it through the day? How will he survive? Oh, Ralph's still coping. He's still coping. Is he still awake? Like, what a fucking loser. The coping.
Like, how many hours has the guy been up? He's getting his chance to take a break, you know? Like, these last 2 streams, he's had a chance to get a bit of rest. Like
we're just
going to bury the guy even further tomorrow, you know? Like, take a break, you know? Like, well, you have your fucking chance.
Be prepared.
Just go take a nap. You know, if you can't sleep, maybe go take a lap around your trailer park, you know, like wear yourself out and then go to sleep. You know, you might even lose a bit of fucking weight so you can make weight for your fight with PPP. You know, like fuck.
The comments were deleted Sunday afternoon after Elias denied making them. When asked to explain why the comments were posted using his Facebook account, he said he had no idea. He says, I don't even believe that it was posted under my account, he said. This is like Janny Juice denying that he's trying to intimidate me on Kiwi Farms by posting an article, you know, about me, posting this thread. It's like Janny Juice denying that he wrote the OP for the PPP Kiwi Farms. That's what it's like. It's straight up like that. But Janny Juice will cover it up even further. The cover-up continues, ladies and gentlemen. The cover-up continues, Janny Juice. Janny Juice, do you avow the original post? Do you avow, press 1, Janny Juice, if you avow the OP on the PPP fucking Kiwi Farms thread. Press 2, Janny Juice, if you disavow. If you disavow the slander and lies. Tell us, Janny Juice. Janny Juice says 1. He avows it. He has blessed it. There you go, Janny Juice. So you did write it. Thank God we get an honest answer from Janny Juice. It's fucking spelled like fucking garbage. Alright, that's it. He's talking about hypnosis and sissies. Like, it's time for Ralph to get another time out.
What the fuck is hypnosis, sissy?
I don't know.
Like, what does that even mean? Like, what kind of straws are you grasping at, Ralph? Like, have you ran out of the pack of straws?
Jenny, Joshua,
so now you gotta talk about fucking
He's cleaned it up. Like,
hypnosis,
God
sissy?
only
like,
knows.
what even is that? You know, like... Figure it out, buddy. Go take a nap. You're hallucinating.
Oh, man.
It looks
Jenny
like you're
Juice
hallucinating.
cleaned it up. Jenny Juice cleaned it up. He cleaned it up. Oh, my God. Life is just so good. I'm getting another beer. I'm getting another 40.
Holy fuck, buddy. What is that, your third 40 of Old fucking English?
This is the second 40 of Old English.
I thought that was the third.
No. What do you mean it's the third?
Okay, the second. Then I say, fucking, I hope your head feels alright in the morning, buddy.
Oh, I'm gonna be up bright and fucking early drinking this shit.
Oh,
this shit is the nectar of the gods there, you know. Fuck. Comes the cap toss. Cap toss disrupts the phone.
Yeah, it just went full fucking JFS King Cobra style with the fucking phone falling over from the cap toss.
Whoa, this is what the fucking viewers expect. They expect high quality production values from
322 viewers. Once again, 322 is a base number because 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 7. Whereas 3 times 2 times 2 is 12.
Well, Elias now claims to not support Duarte. He's provided an emailed list of assertions he does support, including doubling down on comments made about supporters of U.S. President Trump. He says that Trump supporters, 95% of them, are white supremacist homophobes. They teach their kids hate, which is a form of child abuse. If only that was true. If only that was true. If only 50% of the U.S. were white supremacist homophobes. If only. But yet,
I don't know. I don't believe in white supremacism. I'm not going to lie. But, you know, I'm a white nationalist. And I think it's wrong to try to paint white nationalist and white supremacist as the same fucking thing.
Buddy, you've missed the boat.
You know?
You've missed the boat.
I'm a fucking diehard white nationalist. I'm not a white supremacist.
The only true ideology is libertarianism. We know that libertarianism is based because that's what the real alpha Chad, Dick Masterson, believes in. So I believe
in I'm not a white supremacist, PP Poomer. I'm a fucking white nationalist.
Only
call me a white nationalist.
Only libertarianism for this guy. Only libertarianism for this guy.
Call me if you're call me a white supremacist if you're a faggot and you're trying to fucking mix words together that don't actually mean the same thing.
Surfer, no.
Just pull that kike move if you fucking want.
Not the K slur, by God, no.
Alone all day long.
The disavowals, no. No, Surfer, no.
I understand the difference.
Oh my God, I gotta what about your LinkedIn, Surfer? No.
I don't give a fuck about my LinkedIn, you know. LinkedIn can fucking ban me.
What about your LinkedIn?
I literally haven't used LinkedIn for like 3 years.
No,
I just still have it.
What about, sir, for this going on your Kiwi Farms thread? Janet Juice writing it now. Janet Juice is writing Surfer's Kiwi Farms thread as we speak to make sure that Surfer can never get a job again. This is what Janet Juice does. He's desperate. He's desperate to make it so that nobody can get a job, you know, because he can't get one anymore, so he has to suck Dick Masterson's penis. He figures if he can get us fired from our jobs, we will join New Project 2 for $27. One more shekel than Toad McJudas. This is what Janny Juice unironically believes. This is what he believes. I would sooner be homeless than sign up for New Project 2 at this point. I would sooner be dead. I would sooner be dead, Janny Juice. So I just hope you delete your New Project 2, Janny Juice. Just do what's right, buddy.
There's still time to redeem yourself as the sixth man, Janny Juice.
Well, come on. Would I really make him the admin if he wasn't the sixth man, guys? Think about it. Would I really make him the Janny if he wasn't secretly the sixth man?
Is it Janny Juice that's going to deliver the ultimate death blow to the gun card?
It could be Janny Juice that delivers the ultimate death blow. You see, Janny Juice today was advocating that we sacrifice Ethan Ralph for the harvest so that it comes in good, the crops this year. And I can't help but agree. Anyway, he expressed support for Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's recent ban on military-grade firearms. Support he claims has garnered threats from gun owners. So this motherfucker believes that 95% of Trump supporters are white supremacists. And he believes that nobody should own guns. Here's the next quote. Those same racist wimps, the racist wimps that own firearms, have threatened to shoot me with their legal guns because of my views.
You want me to finish reading it, buddy?
He also alleges a conservative party hijack by fake Christians. Russian President Vladimir Putin interferes with Canada's elections, and the Chinese government are bullies who are disingenuous about coronavirus. They have never been completely honest with the world about anything. I mean, this guy, like, what the fuck? This guy is, like, low-key kind of based, you know? Like, the guy is also very cringe, but, like, some of the takes are pretty basic. Just shoot anybody that leaves their homes. How based. What an incredible take. This is what the Liberal Party stands for. Let's take your guns, and if you decide to leave your house, we'll shoot you in the head. And by the way, our elections have been taken over by Vladimir Putin just because. I mean, I know that Janny Juice has actually taken money from the Russian government, so I know that, you know, he might be influenced. But I don't think that Kiwi Farms decides the Canadian elections, so I don't really know what's going on here. But, I mean, when he says China has never been completely honest with the world, definitely high-key based, not just low-key, but high-key based.
And when he talks about the Conservative Party being hijacked by fake Christians, like, that's pretty fucking based, too, you know? There's a lot of fake motherfuckers that virtue signal that they're fucking righteous.
I don't think he means quite what you mean by fake Christians. What he means is that Christians who actually believe that gay marriage and abortion are wrong, those Christians are the fake-ass Christians. That's what he's saying.
Like, imagine believing that, you know, like... You can't read the Bible.
Janny Juice believes that.
Message deleted.
All the messages are being deleted. People are trying to express themselves, and it's impossible. Under the iron thumb of Janny Juice. Janny Juice.
Juice, why?
Why,
Juice?
Why? Why, Janny Juice? Why? Why have you persecuted us so? Yeah. By God, no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. That's enough of this shit. All right. Next article, lady. He says it's compulsive. He can't help himself. I know, it's like his chronic masturbation addiction. It's the Maker's Mark Dick. It's the Maker's Mark Dick keeps sending you. He's sending you care packages of Maker's Mark. He's only sending Ralph Wild Turkey. Wow, you're really getting the better deal. You're getting the higher shelf whiskey. So you're higher on the Capo totem pole than Ethan Ralph. Holy shit, Janny Juice. Everyone clap for Janny Juice's accomplishments. You know. He has reached the highest tier of the Dick Masterson fucking Patreon. Thank you, Janny Juice.
Meanwhile, fucking Punish Ralph is crying in his fucking corner on timeout.
You know?
You know.
Punished Ralph has been cleaned up.
As Johnny Juice BTFOs him. You know, from internally on the fucking gun card. Here, let me read this next one.
Alright, here you go.
So, syphilis cases nearly triple in Saskatchewan, Health Authority reports, you know. Not just Saskatchewan, but also fucking Ralph's Trailer Park. But syphilis cases nearly triple in Saskatchewan. According to data from the Saskatchewan Health Authority, the number of syphilis cases in the province nearly tripled between the first quarter of 2019 and 2020. Data provided by the SHA, or Saskatchewan Health Authority or some fucking shit, shows there were 158 cases of the sexually transmitted infection in January, February, and March of 2020, compared to 58 in the prior year. Like, 58 to 158, you know? Like, what the fuck? Who cares?
I care. I care.
You know, like, that's probably as many as there are in Ralph's Trailer Park alone, you know? And all of Saskatchewan has that,
Canada's
you know?
degenerating.
Like, Ralph's Trailer
collapsing.
Park probably has 200 cases
What a cope.
of syphilis.
What a cope. No, Canada's collapsing. What a cope. We're tripling in syphilis cases there, guys. Everybody's best guess as to why this is happening.
This is very concerning because syphilis is an infection that can cause a lot of damage.
It eats your nose, bro.
It eats your nose?
If you have syphilis and you don't have it treated, it will eat away your entire nose. For real. It will eat away all the cartilage on your body. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Oh no! Oh no! PP Poomer! He's pulled up the National Post article! Oh no! We were in the national news! Oh no!
Yeah, you know, like, I'm not gonna tell you my real age now, unless you're good at math, but here's a fucking hint. It's 3 to the power of 3. This is very concerning because syphilis is an infection that can cause a lot of damage. That's Savannah Holt, the Saskatchewan Prevention Institute Sexual and Reproduction Health Program Coordinator. Many people don't even know that they have the infection, like, until their fucking nose gets eaten. Like, what the fuck? How does your nose and your ears get eaten off your face and you don't even fucking realize? Some of the effects it can include blindness, dementia. Well, that explains it. You don't know because you're fucking demented. Loss of hearing, stroke, or even death, she added. The SHA said the increase is a result of outbreaks in the northwest and northeast areas of the province and in the cities of Saskatoon, Regina, and Prince Albert. Data also shows that the rates of chlamydia and gonorrhea dropped. So fucking chlamydia and gonorrhea fucking down, but syphilis fucking up. By 7.4% and 14.7% respectively, but notes the decreases are partially related to lab equipment needed to test for the infections being used to test for COVID-19 instead. Routine testing hasn't been available for the last 2 months, and that's probably a big factor in why we're seeing those numbers decline, Holt said. She also told Global News the province reopening and relaxing restrictions designed to prevent the spread of novel coronavirus provides a chance to evaluate how the health authority responds to severe health events. It's a perfect opportunity for us to sit down and talk and then make a real change.
Rabbi Ralph is back. Rabbi Ralph is back in the chat, you know? Rabbi Ralph! I was missing Rabbi Ralph, honestly. I was missing Rabbi Ralph's commentary. Keep going, sir.
What is it? Rabbi Ralph was signed out my fucking Danny Juice! Clean it up, Danny Juice! Fucking sleep with them on. That's pretty fucking base. You gotta give it to the guy. The guy's redeeming himself more and more as time goes. He just cleans it up
so well. It's what he is born to do.
He really does. Like, Shannon doesn't have fucking shit on this guy. No. This guy cleans it up by a factor of 15 times at least better than Shannon.
He is like the greatest Janny of all time.
Shannon's lost his broom, and Shannon's trying to clean it up with his tongue. So he has a bit of a handicap, but even with his fucking broom, he doesn't even fucking compete. It's a perfect opportunity for us to sit down and talk, and then make a real change about how we can envision a future where we can handle a global pandemic, and also make sure that we're putting in enough effort toward preventative measures.
Oh, man.
Heather Hale, the executive director of Saskatoon Sexual Health, said anyone with concerns about their sexual health should speak to a doctor. You know, so they can hold you down to a fucking hospital bed and put the lobotomy fucking test for COVID-19 up in your nose. No thanks. I'll fucking wait till this is over, thanks. You know? Fuck you. Fucking Jew hospital, you know? What is this, Mount Sinai? As we come out of this, we still have levels of STIs that are higher than we'd like to see. Well, quit promoting fucking degeneracy in the fucking media, you know? Like,
but the syphilis is gonna eat
this shit wouldn't fucking exist if people had fucking morals, you know, and they waited until marriage to fucking have sex, you know? This shit wouldn't even fucking exist, you know? But it does, because they promote this fucking degeneracy, you know? As we come out of oh, I read that fucking. So it's going to be really important for folks to be able to get back on that routine testing. She said testing needs to be paired with education. So why are you educating fucking,
guys, somebody asked who Liz is. Liz is my biological mother. Please give Liz a call. Please. We are begging you right now to call Liz.
Ask Liz about how she got blocked in the Dominican Republic.
Ask Liz about how she got blocked in the Dominican Republic. Ask Liz. Liz knows. Liz is, ladies and gentlemen, that's definitely my mom. Please call Liz. I'm begging you.
Light her up. No, please, right now.
I am asking anyone out there to please call Liz. I am asking Janny Juice to call Liz.
Right now, it is 4:20 a.m. in Canada, where we are. So right now, before any more time passes, make sure you call Liz.
Make sure. Don't wait. Don't delay. Call Liz. Call my mom. Call my mom. I am pleading with you out there to call my mom. Call my mom, please. Please. Call Liz.
She said testing needs to be paired with education. In a statement, the SHA said it continues to monitor STI and HIV trends, which include providing testing, treatment, and contact tracing. Like, now they not only want to track you and have you register for their database to track your every movement and every single person you come in contact with for COVID-19, but now they want to do it for syphilis. You know, like, does anyone take this seriously anymore?
There's only like 150 whole cases of syphilis. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, it's pretty jokes that the number of syphilis.
We need to contact trace and make sure these syphilis fucking patients don't come in contact with anyone. Because syphilis patients desire a fucking urge for rape. And they're going to rape everyone they come in contact with and spread the syphilis.
We have to be concerned.
So we need to contact trace every single person these syphilis patients come in contact with. Like, what the fuck? Who would actually take that seriously? That's fucking insane.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's about it for the syphilis article. Here you go, PPP.
All right. Now, as I'm sure some of you are aware in Canada, we have a Green Party in Canada. That's right. Not only is there a Liberal Party and like a Communist Party called the NDP, led by a brown dude named Jagmeet Singh, there is actually a Green Party that has, I think, 2 or 3 seats now in the Canadian Parliament. that was led by Elizabeth May since pretty much its inception. But Elizabeth May has stepped down because she couldn't get the job done. So there's now a leadership race for the Green Party to see who the new king hippie will be of the Green Party. Now, honestly, the Green Party in Canada, if they fixed a few things, could actually be pretty based. Like, the Green Party, for instance, believes that we should abolish all taxes, and we should do so by nationalizing all national resources in Canada. What a based idea. Thank God for the Green Party. You know, the Green Party, if it had the right leadership, and they decide, like, the Green Party has a lot of very conservative positions on shit, too. The Green Party isn't very, sometimes it's gay. It's very gay. Under Elizabeth May, very gay. But sometimes the Green Party comes out based as the third positionist party. Anyway, Green leadership. Now, I want to show you guys something, actually. Before we talk about the Green Party, I just want to show you guys one man. One man who tried to make a difference in the Green Party. His name is Brock Grills. He says to shut it down. He says shut it down. He would hand these out. He said he would write this right on the card. The Goyim no. He gave these to us. It says Brock Grills. Shut it down. The Goyim no.
This goes out to you, Brock.
This program gives Brock
shut it
Brock
down,
Grills. Brock Grills our full endorsement.
Brock, shut it down, Grills.
Now,
Brock knows the Goyim no.
Now Brock, the savior of the Green Party, unfortunately got cocked or whatever because he tried to make a deal.
You know, by just some faggot.
But based Brock would hand out cards saying the Goyim no. Based Brock, you know, he tried to save the Green Party. Everybody let Brock Grills know how much you appreciate his work for white nationalism. Everybody, please.
Based Brock knocked on my door. He knocked on my fucking front door and gave me that card. Personally. You know. Because Brock knows that Goyim knows. So he brought that to me personally. And, you know, he might have banned me on Facebook for saying abortion is murder. But that doesn't matter because I'm not on Facebook anymore anyways. That was a fucking mistake to ever have a fucking Facebook. It's a real low IQ place. So, you know, I forgive him for that because he brought me that card to let me know that the Goyim know.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Grills, a white nationalist patriot, Brock Grills. Now, that's why he was removed from the Green Party. They couldn't handle how based Brock was. Brock believes that all women should be in the kitchen. This is Brock's opinion. Brock believes all women should be barefoot and pregnant, and we should be segregating the races. This is Brock's, campaign positions as member of the Green Party. And so you can see why. You can see why they shut it down. They removed Brock Grills as the Green Party
I legitimately would walk downtown past the Green Party fucking office and throw Romans as I'm walking down Main Street.
But the best part is from back
at Romans.
When based Brock was running the office, you would see Romans come back. You would see that,
and there's people up and down the street just looking at me and looking at everyone in the Green Party office.
The secretary
what the fuck?
Would throw Romans.
Literally across the street is the NDP office, and you can see the tears in their eyes as Surfer and the Green Party guys are throwing Romans back and forth.
But it couldn't last forever. It couldn't last forever.
It could.
Brock
it got
Grills,
shut down.
Brock Grills got shut down, but he tried. He tried to subvert the Green Party to righteousness, and he tried to unite it with the socialists and the conservatives. But it didn't work out. His fucking 14-dimensional chess plan to take over Canada, it kind of fizzled out. But based Brock, savior of the white race, guys. Let's hope for the best. So Green leadership candidate Glenn Murray, now that we've given you some background on how base the Greens are, Glenn Murray has been criticized over comments on discrimination.
No.
It's true.
That's not what this is about, is it?
It's true.
They already fired Brock. You know, like, is that not enough that they fired Brock for his white supremacism?
Green Life water.
It's home water now, faggot.
You idiot.
They haven't been Green Life water for years. Like, literally since like 2016, these fucking guys haven't been fucking Green Life water. It's home water.
Don't
now,
tell them
buddy.
that. Janny Juice is a bit slow. He believes Green Life still exists, you know. Janny Juice is trying to fucking call the Green Life office. Where is Joel? He can't.
Buddy asked me, how is vector marketing? And doesn't even fucking spell it right. Well, you know what? Vector marketing was pretty fucking based in 2011.
Juice has got
when
out
I
the
sold
broom.
Cutco Cutlery. You know, that's the first product I ever fucking sold as a salesman.
Man.
Was the best fucking knives you could have. And I'll show you my fucking knives. I got the best fucking knives there are.
Now, press 1.
I got them for free because I sold the fucking product, buddy. I got over $1,000 of fucking high quality kitchen knives for free.
Press
because
1.
I fucking sold that shit.
Press
Did a good
1.
damn job of it. So
you're,
you know what? Vector marketing was pretty fucking based in 2011. But press 1 for what?
Press 1. Fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah, just press 1, chat. That's it. We're not even pressing 1 for anything in particular anymore, but just press 1.
Just keep hitting 1.
You know, 1 it fucking
Oh
is.
man, I had this fucking great setup and you just kept ranting and I just finally lost it. I'm too drunk.
But press 1, chat. Yes, never forget.
Oh, man.
Never forget. Press 1.
Press respect. Okay, here's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Stop now. Stop pressing your buttons. Stop pressing your buttons. Press 4. Press 4. If this stream reading the news is entertaining, more entertaining than other people reading the news, press 5. Press 5. If this is a boring stream reading the news, press 5 if we suck cock. Press 5 if Ralph reads the news better with his Tucker Carlson segments, you know? And press 5.
And press 6 if it's Mr. Obvious that does the best job reading the news.
It's obvious. It's merely
That's
the obvious.
Merely the obvious.
It's merely the obvious that Mr.
That is merely the obvious.
Oh, fuck. When is Mr. Obvious going to come in to clean it up?
Mr. Obvious is literally the worst of them all. Like,
oh, fuck.
The guy does the worst job of reading the news that anyone could fucking possibly do.
You know, I don't think anybody has comprehended even a single one of the news stories because we really go off topic about Janny Juice for 10 minutes.
Well, tell them about the white nationalism of the Green Party here in Canada, buddy.
Glenn Murray. Do you know what Glenn Murray dared do? He's under fire after a news outlet quoted him as saying, "We're past sexism, ageism, and racism." Can you believe that he would say that in a world where there's still so much racism in Canada? So much sexism, so much ageism. Do you know how difficult it is to be old in Canada? People spit on the elderly in Canada. If you walk the streets and you have wrinkles, prepare to be kicked in the nuts and spit on. People just beat you senseless. I mean, it's just ageism, you know. It's sickening. It's sickening. Anyway, Glenn Murray has made some comments about discrimination in Canada. It's being called offensive, misinformed, and dangerous. Murray, a former Winnipeg mayor, an Ontario Liberal cabinet minister, is being called out for comments he made to a newspaper that his opponents are calling discriminatory and privileged. Murray said he's being quoted out of context. So just imagine this man, who's probably the most qualified person for the Green Party leadership. He was mayor of Winnipeg, which is like one of the top 10 largest cities in Canada. He was fucking...
head white nationalist of the country, mind you.
Yeah. He was actually a cabinet minister in the Liberal government and worked his best to subvert the Liberal government towards eco-fascist ideals. But now he's being called out for comments he made to a newspaper that his opponents are being called discriminatory and privileged. Murray said he's being quoted out of context. I don't think age or skin color should matter. Frankly, I think we're past sexism, ageism, and racism. Murray was quoted as telling the Winnipeg Press. So he said age, skin color, and race don't matter. And he said that we should be past these things. But that means that he's saying that they don't exist. You know, like, it's just fucking crazy. It's just crazy. And it's just, that's how cucked it's got. But
pretty fucking bad.
Isn't that bad? Fellow leadership contender Amita Kutner. I'm just going to tell you right now that this man, Mr. Murray, Glenn Murray, is clearly a much better candidate than Amita Kutner, based simply on his name. I mean, straight up, purely on his name and his gender. He is far superior. Holy fuck.
Anita Kutner needs to go back,
You know, I was really surprised Kutner told CB. It reminds me of Kushner. I really don't expect to hear someone say that nowadays. Kutner? Hold on. I have to fucking compose myself to read this next sentence. I really do, like. Okay. Kutner is a non-binary mixed-race person who identifies with the pronouns they and them. Kutner expressed surprise at Murray's comments because he is a gay man. Clean it up, Janny Juice. So, shit.
But he's not. He's non-binary. So sometimes he's a gay man, but sometimes he's a straight woman.
This woman, so the two leading candidates for the Green Party, one is a non-binary mixed-race person who identifies with the pronouns they and them.
And the other one is head white nationalist of the fucking country. Now, who do you think should win, Chad?
I know, but the head white...
One for head white nationalist, two for non-binary fucking gay man fucking brown person.
This is the leadership race to be the next king of Canada. Juice says he can't do this. What is it, Juice? How can you not do this, bro?
Juice, you have fucking proven yourself as the top Janny in the whole fucking
you've been cleaning it up so well.
You know?
You've been cleaning it up so well.
And the whole Master Simp fucking cleanup crew. You have proven yourself as the fucking number one. You know, have a bit of faith in yourself. You know, don't give up so easy. You can do this. We all believe in you, Janny Juice. You can clean it up better than anyone.
Oh, no.
You know, all we ask is that you follow your heart and make it happen, buddy.
Well, Murray quickly responded to the accusations. He tweeted that his comments were being taken out of context. Murray, who is 62 years old, told CBC he was responding to a question about his age and whether it will be an issue in a campaign against a slate of younger candidates. Murray said that he's been a victim of discrimination, and as a Toronto MPP, he defended New Canadians from systematic discrimination. Remember, we have to welcome the New Canadians. You know, we have to welcome all the new Canadians to this country. And if you don't agree with that, if you don't agree that each of us should bow down and kiss the feet of each new Canadian, you don't even deserve to breathe the air.
Melanie Emerson, yeah, I went to fucking school with her. I went to fucking university with her. She was in my science and business class. I had fucking science and business class. My teacher was Kashif Maman. Some fucking brown dude from fucking God knows where, you know. But Melanie Emerson was like one of the most active fucking people in my science and business group, you know. I don't even really know her, you know. Like she was in my class one semester, you know. But yeah, no, I remember her. I can remember her face. I don't know what she's fucking doing nowadays. She's not quite like Alexa, this fucking Alexa broad that used to hit on me, you know. She's running some fucking medical fucking company, some biotech company in fucking California now. You know, not quite that fucking base, but I'm sure Melanie is doing something well. I mean, most people I fucking went to school with are doing pretty fucking
They have
well.
the LinkedIn surfer.
You know, I saw someone else mention the
LinkedIn.
Aubergine alpaca farm. You know, when I was in grade 7, like my first job I ever had, I worked on the alpaca farm, and I shoveled alpaca shit. I cleaned up the shit. I shoveled it with a shovel.
The
into
Shannon
fucking
of
bags.
your time. The Shannon
No,
of
and
your
you know
time.
what? I would work like 6 hours shoveling shit for fucking like $20. I'm making less than $5 an hour to clean up fucking shit from these fucking alpacas. And you know, like, the alpacas, they're not like cows or horses, you know? Like, they're organized. One of them takes a fucking shit, and then the next one comes along and sniffs it. And then it takes a shit into the same pile.
Look.
And then the next one comes along and sniffs it and takes a fucking shit into the same fucking pile. And there was like 75 alpacas on the farm that would systematically all take a shit into a row in the same pile. And then I would shovel it up into a fucking bag. And you know what? When you're shoveling up the surface shit, you know, like, it doesn't smell, but then what you'd have to do is you dig it up a little bit. And the shit that's fucking sunk into the fucking ground, when you dug that shit up, that shit fucking stank.
So when you uncover the cover-up,
bad.
once you uncover what Janny Juice has been burying this whole time, it smells suspiciously like shit. It really does.
It's fucking bad, I gotta say. And I did that shit for like less than $5 an hour. That was the first job I ever had.
Gator cleans up
I'm proud of that.
Gator cleans up the same amount of alpaca shit, but for free. Like, I take a dump on Dick Masterson's
No!
head. I take a dump on Dick Masterson's head of full-on PPP shit, and Gator has no choice but to scrub his balding head. No, Master Dick. Master Dick.
You know, PP Poomer, you leave. Make a fam alone. You make sure you leave. Make a fam alone.
Janny Juice.
She was also in my science and business class with Melanie Emerson.
Just clean up.
She was.
Clean up, punish.
And you know,
Janny
Make a
Juice.
Fam
Please,
was a fucking international student from Vietnam. And she would tell me about how beautiful Vietnam was. And would show me fucking pictures.
He's cleaning it all up. He's cleaning it all up.
You leave Make a Fam alone.
He cleaned it. He cleaned Pee-Pee Poomer. He cleaned up Punished Ralph. Oh no! Oh no, the LinkedIn, the precious LinkedIn, the information will never come to light. He's buried it all. He's buried it all, Janny Juice.
Just figure out whether you're gonna call me King Robert or Mr. Finley before you expect to suck on the head of my cock.
Janny Juice is the sixth man. Janny Juice somehow is the sixth man, ladies and gentlemen. Could it really be? Could it really be? Anyway, how can I possibly suggest, given my life experience, that we don't live in a world with systematic racism? Now, mind you, this guy isn't, like, black. He's gay. So, like, his life experience isn't dealing with racism. It would be homophobia. Otherwise, the correct response to homosexuals, which is a deep hatred for their behavior, but a deep love for them to get their lifestyle correct and come to Christ. You know?
Yeah.
So, like,
100%.
That's what homophobia really means, is a deep hatred for these fags' behavior, but a deep love for them to try and bring them to pussy. I mean, if you don't enjoy fucking pussy, I don't know what to say. I know Janny Juice doesn't enjoy pussy. He has said that his penis is no longer sensitive and that he can no longer get hard. So it is tough.
He doesn't truly enjoy it in that deep atavistic way.
Not the way
you love a girl,
not the way
nice
that
and
Chad
slow and romantic,
not the way
like
that
a
Chad
romance
Masterson
novel.
not the way that Chad Masterson enjoys sex with his fully sensitive uncircumcised cock. Janny Juice was circumcised. He was circumcised by his Jewish family. And so now he can no longer get any pleasure from sex. Unlike the Chad Dick Masterson, who was the homecoming king, Josh won the award for CS, computer science. He won the computer science award in high school. And that was his crowning moment. So ladies and gentlemen, let us all clap for Janny Juice. He can no longer enjoy sex, but he does enjoy the lolcows. He got expelled. Bless you, Janny Juice. Bless your heart, Janny Juice. Everybody clap.
Hallelujah.
Clap for Janny Juice. Everybody clap for Janny Juice. You know, he was the CS king. He was the computer science king, ladies and gentlemen. The fucking master of all the OPSEC, of all the gay ops was Janny Juice. He's found the LinkedIn, guys. Surfer, he found the LinkedIn. He's an elite hacker. You gave him your first and last name, and he managed to find a LinkedIn profile.
No, but somehow they found the LinkedIn before I even gave them my first and last name. Like, that's how fucking diehard these guys are. Like, they were really looking for it. And I gotta give it to them, you know, but... Yeah, you found the right LinkedIn, that's me, you know. You can probably tell just by the fucking picture, you know. I took that picture when fucking me and PPP were fucking living out of a van, fucking on the grind, selling water.
On the real grind.
I took that fucking picture from the van.
You know,
and I wrote Juice.
Juice talks about, Janny Juice talks about living in the trailer, being eaten by fleas. We literally lived in a fucking van in the middle of winter, knocking doors, selling water filters, driving across the country in this fucking van that literally had like 300,000 miles on it. You know what I mean? Like 300,000 miles.
Legit. The van, you'd get to a certain speed on the highway, and the front end, it would just fucking start rattling. You know, at like sometimes it wouldn't accelerate past 40 kilometers per hour unless you touched it just right. And then it would catch into the next gear and go off. You're getting on the fucking highway and it's not getting past 40. And
no, it's not going to get past 40.
Fuck. It's and like, then it just catches
It's like the reverse speed. It's like the reverse speed.
Fuck.
You will not go over 40 kilometers an hour, but
you gotta touch it
You have to go sell these filters. We were on like the busiest highways in Canada, living in this van. But Juice tries to pretend that Dick Masterson's home is a mansion because he lived in a double-wide trailer. You know, we wish we could have lived in a double-wide trailer, getting eaten by fleas. We were literally sleeping in this fucking van. We didn't have enough money for gas. We couldn't even run the fucking vehicle to heat up the van. We're just fucking freezing, sleeping in this van with, like, no blankets, no pillows. We're sleeping in this fucking van. We had to live like this for 3 months, you know, selling filters. But Janny Juice will tell us about his struggle. His struggle fucking in the trailer, the double wide, telling us all this sob story. And so, therefore, we should respect Dick's mansion. Fuck Dick's mansion. I am living in my summer mansion residence right now. I am living in my summer mansion residence. If anybody tries to pretend this is only a 2-bedroom apartment with 1 bathroom, they're joking you. This is a summer mansion residence. I know because we pay $15,000 a month in rent. So it must be a mansion if we pay $15,000 a month in rent.
Have a fucking beer.
It must be, right? The price tag determines. If we pay $15,000 a month in rent, surely it's a mansion. No, Janny Juice. I pray. Oh, my Lord. No, it's not a 1-bedroom apartment. It's not a 2-bedroom. This is a fucking 28-bedroom mansion in Beverly Hills. That's where we live. Don't try and fact check it. Just admit the truth. Bah! 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 You know, fuck you. Fuck you. You know what I mean? You're fucking knocking doors. You don't have a guaranteed paycheck. You have to go out every day and sell a water filter on a contract for 10 years for fucking $40 a month.
It's fucking minus 30 degrees outside.
Shit's like minus 40 degrees in Cornwall. I'm knocking Montreal Avenue. You know, people's homes smell like shit. You go into the
They're all hoarders, you know.
They're all hoarders. You go into these people's homes, there's shit stacked from the floor to the ceiling. Like, Juice thinks he knows locales. He's fucking kidding himself.
You ain't seen shit.
You haven't seen shit.
Doors down Cannon Street in the Hammer. Go to Hamilton, Ontario, and just knock up fucking Cannon Street.
You don't even
have to be selling a real product. Just pretend to be selling a product, and they'll believe you on Cannon Street. And fucking get
They might even sign up. Go to government housing. Go to government housing and try.
You want to pull a Jew scam like the Jew Project 2? Just knock up Cannon Street, and they'll all sign up.
Just knock up Cannon Street with a $99 a month contract. For 20 years at 3% interest increase per year, compounding.
You can go into their basement and see their home water.
Just rape them. By the end of the 20-year term, they will be paying like $3,000 a month for their filter. And if they don't pay, we'll put a lien on their home. We'll put a lien on their home and fucking make them homeless. Fucking based. That's real. When you have to go out every day and you have to scam motherfuckers. I scammed this Argentinian dude. You know, he had already 5 filters in his home. He had been scammed by 5 filter companies. And I knocked the door and he sees my shirt and he says, "Oh, I bought a filter from you guys. Are you here to fix it?" I go, "Yes, I'm here to fix it." He goes, "I've called the company so many times. They said they'd fix it." Let me check. Let me see what's wrong. I'm a technician.
No, fuck. The sad thing is, I knocked that guy's door before PPP did, and I just left it. You know, I just left it. And then PPP goes there and says, yeah, RJ sent me.
He sent me. He said He said you needed me to fix it.
Like,
so I go into his fucking. I go to his main line.
Bastard.
But mind you, I'm
what
fucking.
A sleazy fucking bastard.
Well, fuck you. I am literally sleeping in a van. I'm fucking freezing. I can't afford food. I'm fucking freezing in this van, and I need to make $250 to survive. So I go into this guy's house, and I go into the room where we already have sold him a filter, and I go, "What's going on? There's only the one. Where's the second tank? Where is the second tank? That's why it's your problem. It's why it's not working. There's not a second tank. You need the descaler. They fucked up. They only gave you...
fucking pulled a real quick one on the guy, you know. But you know what?
And I lied to his wife.
I feel bad about that shit. Like, there's certain things I did when I was knocking doors.
I sat down with his wife and lied to her face.
Like, I fucking, like, that hurts me deep
I told her the water would be so good.
When I go to bed at night, I fucking think of that shit.
I told them, hold on, I gotta tell them.
I repent from that. It's a fucking shame what we fucking did. You know, it's fucking despicable. It's an absolute fucking kike scam.
You have to hear.
You know, but no, that's just the way it was.
We saved people's lives.
Glorious.
We saved people's lives. They couldn't be drinking that water.
They're drinking good filtered water now instead of fucking tap water. But that doesn't change the fact that we did in a fucking scam.
He was paying.
Hold on. Before I fucking forget, because I've seen it a couple times. Whoever keeps saying Jaren Chan, please, of all the people you found on my LinkedIn, please reach out to Jaren Chan and tell him that fucking RJ Finley said juice. And you tell him to watch this fucking channel. You know, Jaren Chan, out of anyone you can fucking get a hold of, will give you the best response. Out of fucking anyone I went to school with. Jaren Chan is pretty fucking jokes.
They're saying, oh my god, Jarbo's in the chat. Who do you think the fourth man is? Who do you think the fourth man is? Who do you think the puppet man master who pulls all the strings is? Why do you think that Jarbo is here? What? Who do you think the fourth man is? Anyway, I gotta tell you guys, this is the final part of the scam. So the guy's paying $39.
The scam hurts my soul. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
this Argent,
legitimately hurts
this guy.
my
I go upstairs.
soul
His daughter's hot. As soon as I saw his hot daughter, I knew I had to take advantage of this man. He's watching.
Oh man!
He's watching Messi play on TV for Argentina, and he's so excited. And I drag him away from the football match, and he's paying $39.99 for the filter. So I whip out the contract. And I cross out $39.99. I put $29.95. I think I called Surfer. And I pretended like you were the manager. I said, do I have permission to give him $10 off and we'll give him the second tank?
Yeah, you did. You fucking did,
I
buddy.
did.
He calls me up, and I participated in that, and that hurts my fucking soul. But I did. He called me up like I'm his fucking manager, and I sent him there,
So anyway, the guy thinks that his bill is going to go from $39 a month to $29. But what he's really signed up for is for his bill to go to from $39
to $80.
To $80.
Like $79.98,
Like $70.
The guy does the phone call verification and everything, like a fucking idiot,
And it's all legit, You've agreed to pay an additional $29.95. I mute the fucking button and I go, oh, don't worry. They don't know what they're talking about. Just say yes.
Fuck the McDonald family.
Don't worry. The
Rebecca
CSRs
McDonald
don't know.
and fucking Daniel
CSRs
McDonald
have no idea.
for fucking, facilitating that shit.
Man.
And you know what? It was Daniel Cameron.
Man.
You guys want fucking anyone that I'm connected to? It's
Daniel
Cameron.
Sargoy, you're the Janny again.
That's Daniel
Clean
Cameron.
it up, Janny.
Cameron. That's Daniel Cameron. And Daniel Cameron was the fucking cult master that taught us to do that shit.
Clean it up, Janny Sargoy.
Lives in like Brampton, Ontario or some shit. The fucking guy conditioned us. He fucking conditioned us to scam people like that. And he fucking sold us on it, He was a fucking master salesman, and he fucking scammed us into scamming these innocents. And Daniel Cameron, once again, that CAMIRAND is the ultimate Jew that coordinated that shit. So if anyone, it's fucking Daniel Cameron that you need to get a hold of.
Honestly,
and you need to tell him what you fucking think.
To get scammed. He had 6 filters.
No, like legitimately, I sold people water filters that had 5 filters in their basement already. That had a fucking Ontario Energy Group furnace for like $180 a month. For 20 years. And fucking like Summit Energy rates on their energy bills for like 19.9 cents a kilowatt hour plus global adjustment. But like I'll never forget knocking this guy Keith's door. This is in Brantford, Ontario. This guy fucking Keith. I don't remember his last name.
Oh.
But I'm signing Keith up, and Keith fucking shows me. He shows me his shoebox full of fucking rental contracts. Like, literally packed to the fucking brim with rental contracts. And I go, holy Keith, that's a lot of contracts. And this guy says to me, legitimately, he goes, that's nothing. I've been collecting contracts since 1979. And holy fuck, Keith, Buddy's literally has like a HEPA filter and a fucking furnace and like something else from OEG,
man.
Buddy's paying $500 a month for these 3 scam products. And he has the pen from the salesman. Literally, the salesman that sold him this shit left the pen at his fucking house. And I go, And he tells me, he goes, yeah, buddy keeps forgetting his pen, but I'm saving it for him for when he comes back, you know, like to sell him another fucking scam, you know, for like the fourth fucking time, you know. I'm like, Keith, can I use your pen to write up this contract? And he goes, yeah, just make sure you put it back because I'm saving it for the OEG guy. He's coming back, I know it, you know, like. Buddy literally had a shoebox full of fucking rental contracts. Buddy's a hoarder, you know? Like, his house is like fucking aisleways between the shit. He's fucking hoarded. And he tells me, I go, it's the most rental contracts I've seen in my whole life in one spot. And I go, Keith, that's a lot of rental contracts you got. And he goes, that's nothing. I've been collecting contracts since 1979.
Oh, what a deal.
Like, holy fuck, Keith.
What a deal.
You know, slow down, buddy.
Keith, you've made my day. I'll be able to afford to eat today thanks to Keith, you know. Like, straight up. Like, that's what fucking happens. So when people say, oh, you're a piece of shit, you scammed the Argentinian, these people legit want to be scammed. They want to be scammed. Why? So they can complain about it to all their friends and family and get attention from them.
Not Keith, buddy. Keith believed in the scams. Keith was collecting the fucking rental contracts like they're like collectible coins or cards or some shit. You know? I can't remember the guy's last name. I wish I could. I can remember his house. Like, I can remember sitting in his living room. Photographically, this is years ago, you know. But
shit!
Shout out to Keith, legit.
Well,
you know?
shout out to Keith. He paid for many trips to the sushi buffet. Shout out to Keith. God bless Keith. But straight up, like honestly, people will say we're the scam. Look, we've been scammers, so we know when Dick is scamming. You know, we know when Coach Red Pill is scamming. Like, we've been on the grift. We've been on the grind. Do you know what I mean? We've been trying to sell motherfuckers shit that'll just ruin their lives, where they'll lose their homes and their whole family. You know, shit that doesn't even do shit. You know, but at least they had clean water. At least they had clean... The energy...
The Jamie Bradstock scam. And Christian, we go... The worst product we ever sold was for this fucking scam company for a guy named Jamie Bradstock. And the fucking guy brings us to his house in fucking, like, Kitchener or whatever the fuck. He's got a nice fucking place, you know, but he's got, like, his own personal movie theater and everything. And we're playing poker, you know, we're doing fucking a game of poker, like $100 buy-in or whatever the fuck. Nothing big, you know, and we're playing till like 6 a.m. and then fucking, like, we're all just shittered, and Buddy Christian just passes out on his fucking floor.
Oh, dude.
And then pisses his pants all
on
over
this $20,000. This $20,000.
You know, his carpet was like $80,000. You know,
an $80,000 carpet. He pissed the $80,000 carpet. We're over at
Jamie Bradstock almost beat this guy up.
He started kicking him. You know, he was like kicking him in like the head, like, why did you piss on my carpet? And he goes, it's not your carpet, it's my carpet, bitch. You know? And James like, you're in my house, this is disrespectful. And Buddy goes, no, it's my house.
Buddy fucking Nick drunk drives us home at that point at 7 a.m.
Not only does he drunk drive us, we're taking... So Jamie Bradstock has this fully stocked bar in his basement. Like all bottles of Grey Goose, Ciroc.
But remember, it was Daniel Cameron that put us up to all this shit. Daniel Cameron was Jamie Bradstock's boss, legitimately. That's Daniel, C-A-M-I-R-A-N-D. Daniel Cameron. He lives in, like, Brampton, Ontario, or whatever the fuck.
He drunk drives us back at 7 a.m. But not only does he...
made $10 million in Just Energy, Daniel Cameron did. The guy's well...
Not only did he piss himself and drunk drive us home, you remember he stopped at Tim's? We went through Tim's.
I don't remember that.
No, I remember.
I don't remember.
We stopped at Tim Hortons and got like bagels and shit. I remember everything. We were at the poker table. We're talking about all our grifts, and I hadn't grifted on doors yet, but I had done the gospel door. So I was telling them about the gospel grift. I was telling them, Jarbo is here. Jarbo, I'm going to tell you about the gospel grift. By the way, Jarbo, confirm. Jarbo, you are the fourth man, right? Jarbo is the fourth man.
Is Jarbo the fourth man?
Jarbo is the puppet master that's been pulling all the strings to get his revenge on Ethan Ralph. Base Jarbo, the fourth man. The fourth man, Jarbo.
Jarbo's going to expose the flaggers. Matt Jarbo is going to expose the
Long
flaggers.
has it been Jarbo's will to expose Ralph.
Is it you, Jarbo, the fourth man?
My God, it was Jarbo all along. It was Jarbo.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. Fuck, we're sitting around the table talking about the grifts, so I just be like, look, have you ever managed to successfully scam someone into giving you 10% of their income for the rest of their life? And everybody around the table, they're telling you about their grifts. They go, no, we actually have never grifted somebody that hard. Well, I've grifted them on the gospel grift into tithing 10%.
Yeah,
for the
that's
rest.
pretty fucking bad, buddy. Like,
No, it's not actually legit. I mean, people are doing what's right for the Lord to give 10% to the church. Sargoy, clean it up then if it's so disgusting, Sargoy. Go to the LinkedIn. Go to the LinkedIn and figure it out. Go seethe with the others.
mind you, Sargoy is the original Janny. You know, like,
The
fucking
original
Janny Juice might be the fucking number one Janny, but Sargoy is the original Janny.
Sargoy-
He's been cleaning it up longer than Shannon.
Sargoy has been cleaning it up for so fucking long.
Well, then why do you got a wrench beside
Why do you have
your
a
name,
wrench,
Sargoy?
Sargoy?
If you're not a Janny, why is there a wrench beside your name, buddy?
You have banned so many people in this stream alone. Janny Sargoy has banned at least 30 people. I have seen so many comments removed by Janny Sargoy. And he sits here and tells you he doesn't clean it up. But he cleans it up for free. And he's so glad to do it. And he just is on a power trip.
Message cleaned up by Sargoy.
It has. It's been cleaned up by Sargoy. That's what it says. That's what it says.
Jokes.
Fuck. Should we give Jarbo the wrench as the fourth man? Jarbo! Jarbo!
Jarbo!
Jarbo the high... No, we can't shit. He's really the fourth man, ladies and gentlemen. But who is the fifth man? We have some idea who the fourth and sixth men could be. But who is the fifth man? And we've heard there's an eighth man. So by necessary inference, there must be a seventh man. The mysteries continue.
Remember, unless it's a base 9 system and then instead of base 10, and 7 doesn't even exist. But fucking, you'll never even know if 7 exists until the 7th man is revealed.
There could be as many as 20
but it
men.
could not even exist, you know. It could not even be
Holy
there. It could be a base
shit.
9 system.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have to get back to reading the news. That's what's important. We need to read the news.
You know, how will we ever compete with the likes of Mr. Obvious if we don't fucking get back to reading the news?
If we don't get back to reading the news, we'll never be as successful as Ethan Ralph.
You know, and that's merely the obvious.
All right,
read it.
We'll get back to Tales. We'll get back to Tales from the Grift some other day. Tales from the Grift.
Yeah, no.
Murray added he was trying to say that skin color, gender, and age should not disqualify him or anyone else from running for office, and he was not implying that these things are no longer issues. The answer was framed as if I was commenting on the general state of the world. However, Anatomy Paul, a black woman, also in the race for the Green Party leadership, said that although identity shouldn't matter when people vote, representation does. Canadian politics lacks diversity. So I just have to take off my glasses for a minute. I have to do one of these. I have to do one of those, you know. I have to do one of those.
Could you imagine putting a black woman into any leadership position? Like, what a fucking disaster. Like, the last person you want in any leadership position in fucking any fucking, like, Canada, the States, any European nation.
No!
Fucking black.
Surfer, no!
You know, women
Surfer,
shouldn't
no!
be in fucking... I don't think women should be in the fucking workforce.
No! Surfer,
let
no!
alone fucking
Fuck
leadership.
off. I don't co-sign everything Surfer
this
says.
is a black woman
I
we're
don't
talking
co-sign
about.
everything Surfer says.
You know. Literally, the last person you want in leadership is a black woman.
Surfer.
But this black man that's written the
no.
article is going to tell us how we need to put a black woman in charge. Shit! You know.
So, let me break this statement down, okay? So, identity shouldn't matter when people vote, okay? Identity shouldn't matter. But what matters is representation. So representation of the identity.
Women shouldn't be able to
representation
vote,
of the identity matters. But identity itself doesn't matter. Like, can you imagine living in this fucking reality? Because we lack diversity. Like, whoa, here it comes. Jarbo is now mod. Base Jarbo has the wrench. Fear Jarbo's wrath. Jarbo has seen the pink starfish. Jarbo has gazed into the abyss of the starfish, and the starfish has gazed back. And Jarbo has now been given the full power to clean it up. But Jarbo is the fourth man. Jarbo is the fourth man. Guys, we're going to get the Jarbo is the fourth man promo tomorrow. We're going to learn the truth. This was all a mundane Matt gay off. He was the puppet master. He made us all dance. How could we have been fooled by Jarbo?
And he did it all from the Blu-ray section in Walmart.
He did. He literally coordinated the entire gay op from his phone in Walmart. This is how base Jarbo was. Shit is being shut down.
While reviewing the prices on $2 Blu-rays.
He was reviewing the prices at the same time he was making this entire op happen. Jarbo is going to strike. Guys, what you haven't understood is that Jarbo has been covering the conspiracy this entire time. Jarbo has a 4-hour documentary already prepared to go. Tomorrow. Jarbo has this 4-hour documentary exposing
Leo's
the entire...
documentary was just a distraction.
His was the distraction to prepare your mind for Jarbo. To prepare your mind to be blown by Jarbo.
The return of the mundane.
The return of Jarbo. Dame Pesos crying his eyes out. Somewhere Dame Pesos has a noose around his neck and he's considering whether he should kick the chair over. Somewhere Dame Pesos has been blown out. He is sobbing to himself, you know, in some fucking hovel in Chile. That's what's happening. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've had enough of the fucking Green Party. We need to move on. We need to move on from the Green Party there. We need to move on from the fourth man, the sixth man. What people really want to know is who the fifth man is. Who is the fifth man? We will find out.
What the fuck is this one, buddy? Is that a stormtrooper in the fucking picture for
Yes,
article?
it is.
Like, please look this up, chat.
Please
this
read
fucking
this.
article. It's on, like, Lethbridge News.
I'm asking, this is from Lethbridge. Now, my grandfather was actually a preacher in Lethbridge for a long time. So, Surfer, tell us about Lethbridge. What is happening?
Okay.
Lethbridge Police Services.
So, the LPS, the Lethbridge Police Services, to launch service investigation in the Star Wars Day stormtrooper arrest. What? They arrested a fucking stormtrooper?
That's right.
What the fuck kind of fucking timeline is
That's right!
So Lethbridge Police Service, LPS.
The
I think I
neighbors
got
are
a couple
upset.
buddies in Lethbridge. The neighbors can suck my cock.
I'm gonna stomp down on the neighbors, you know. I'm just gonna piss them off.
No, the neighbor fucking below us wakes up at like 4 or 5 a.m. and fucking goes out to work as a hooker or whatever the fuck she does. I don't know, but she fucking leaves.
She
at
spends
4 or
her
5
whole
a.m.
day sucking cocks, but
she's
it's
not gonna fucking
it is
say
what it
shit.
is.
It's
I'm
the
gonna
neighbors
stomp
over to the
on
fucking left of us that are fucking cocks.
I better start drilling the wall.
Don't, buddy. Last time no. Lethbridge Police Service will be looking into the way officers handle the call for a service at a local Star Wars themed restaurant on Monday, May the 4th. For May the 4th be with you. What a bunch of gay shit.
Surfer, you obviously...
That's almost new fucking
were
Jew
you the
project
homecoming
here,
king?
fucking...
Were you the homecoming
No,
king?
you know, I wasn't the homecoming king. But I was the only motherfucker at my prom wearing a white fucking suit. You know, everyone else wore regular fucking black or gray fucking fag suits. I showed up in a fucking white suit. And my fucking girlfriend showed up in a fucking golden dress that fucking sparkled all over the bus on the way to the fucking prom. You know, we went to the after party and, you know, I was good all night in my white suit. And I fucking forgot my backpack. And my mom picked me and my girlfriend up. And then I fucking walked back. I forgot my backpack, so I went back for it. And when I picked up my backpack, I slipped and I fell in the mud.
In the white tuxedo.
In the white fucking suit. That I fucking rented because I was fucking broke. So I fucking trashed this white tuxedo. And I had to take it back to Moore's fucking clothing the next day to get back my fucking rental of this white suit that I trashed. And they didn't even charge me extra for the cleaning fees. But I fucking trashed that suit. That was terrible. You know, and it was perfect all the way up until I went back for that backpack. Then I fell in the fucking mud.
What was the interaction like at the Moors?
I don't remember, buddy. That was a long time ago. But there's a picture of me that exists with me in the white suit, my fucking girlfriend in the fucking gold. But no, I was not homecoming king. I was not the fucking prom king by any fucking stretch, you know. But I was the only motherfucker there in a white suit. LNN reported that an employee at Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina was outside the store dressed as a stormtrooper.
Hold on.
For a promotion.
He was an employee at Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina?
What a hero, you know. What a fucking superhero. This guy sounds pretty fucking
His
big.
job was to dress up as a stormtrooper, and the Jannies had to shut it down.
Oh, fuck.
Jarbo, you have to fight for this man's rights. Where is Jarbo to cover this story? Jarbo, have you covered this yet? This man was at the Galactic Cantina in Canada. The Galactic Cantina. And the goddamn Janny shut him down. They fucking arrested him for wearing his stormtrooper outfit.
Buddy, figure it out.
Tell me, Jarbo, how shall we fix this? This needs to be covered by the wheelman. This must be covered. Only Jarbo can get us justice.
So LNN reported that an employee at Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina was outside the store dressed as a stormtrooper.
Oh, man.
Just a superhero. 2 members of the public had phoned 911 to report a weapons complaint. So Buddy's standing out there with this fucking stormtrooper rifle at fucking Cocoa Vanilla Galactic Cantina like a fucking hero. You know, all the neighbors are calling the cops. Like, who the fuck is this guy? Is this guy the next shooter like they had in Nova Scotia? Apparently believing that the plastic toy blaster she was carrying... This is a she.
Is
like,
this real?
Fuck.
They arrested some woman in a stormtrooper outfit? Because she had a blaster?
Why does this fucking woman have more balls than 80% of the men in Canada?
The blaster is a real firearm.
Why?
She was going to shoot them with her laser gun. The police were scared. The police were fucking concerned there, you know?
Apparently believing the plastic toy blaster she was carrying as part of the costume was a real firearm. Store owner Bradley Whalen told LNN about his recollection of the incident. We got some Jew fucking ad. No, they tackled her to the ground.
Hold
you
on.
Can see in the
we
picture.
might need to play this footage. We might need to get it on the TV. Keep her eating. I might have to pull this up.
Well, check it out. Check it out. Police officers had guns drawn, pointed at my employee. They were yelling at her to put the gun down. You know, like, this is the same, like, the fucking Liberal government, like, their gun ban, literally as part of Justo's list of guns to ban, he banned a Facebook page, like, 2 websites, and fucking, like, a Black Rifle coffee, like, type of coffee.
He banned a type of
he
coffee.
banned all that shit, thinking it was guns. Like, he literally banned websites and, like, a fucking coffee. You know?
Ladies
like, you're so out of fucking touch, you know? At that point in time, when I came out, she was on her knees, kneeling down on the ground. The police had already checked and seen that the gun was plastic, so they already knew that there wasn't an issue or a risk there. In the hours since the incident, and there's a story on it, a member of the public released a video of the interaction between the police officers and the employee. Audio has been removed from the video by the photographer. So I just show them, because we're at that point.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you what is happening in Canada right now. We need Jarbo to fight for justice. Jarbo is so influential with all his subscribers. He won't cover this. He doesn't care. So look at this shit.
I'm recording you. Can you dance? What can you do? Can you do your stormtrooper walk? Do the march. Do the march. Do that march.
Not so, babes. Not that good at doing the march.
She's being a bitch. Why can't she just do the march?
That's what happens when you put a woman to do the job.
Oh no, the Jannies are here! It's an unmarked Janny vehicle! Holy shit, the unmarked Jannies! Holy fuck, there's like 4 squad cars! What the fuck? He's drawn his gun!
Where's Sargoy?
Holy shit! Sargoy has pulled his gun on this stormtrooper! This is real life! This is Canada! This is actually Canada! The Jannies have come! Holy shit, Janny Juice is there. You see an actual representation of Janny Juice in real time. Oh my god. What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Imagine. It's like a woman. It's not even a man.
Can
It's
you
not.
imagine being the store owner and watching this happen to your employee? What a disaster.
Imagine being hired to dress up as a stormtrooper and you get arrested by the police. They have a dog. Like the fucking German Shepherd is gonna rip this bitch to pieces. This is the visual representation of Jewish, like the.
Okay, but this camera.
Listen to this.
Yeah, fuck you, pigs. You know the cops fucking arrested me one time for taking a video of them arrest my fucking door knocking partner.
Look at
for
this.
knocking doors. The
Look
fucking
at this.
stupid pigs arrested Framer in Windsor. Framer's a new agent at that time. You know, Framer's a fucking new agent. And these fucking hero cops fucking arrest him. And I pull out my phone to fucking... No, I'm not even recording it. I'm fucking calling Stewie. I'm calling fucking my boss to tell him what's happening. And the cop says to me, he goes, "Put the phone down!" And I go, whoa, like I'm calling my boss. Whoa, and he goes, "Put the phone down!" I go, "No, I'm just calling my boss to tell him what's going on." And he goes, "Put the phone down or I'll tase you." And I go, "Holy shit, pal, I'm just calling my boss." Buddy jumps over, puts me in a fucking chicken wing, you know, like runs me over to the cruiser, slams me face down on the fucking cruiser, you know, puts the phone in front of me. The call is finally connected at this point to Joel. you know? So I'm fucking chicken winged on this fucking hood of the cruiser. I start yelling into the phone. I go, Stewie! Stewie! They've arrested us! They're arresting us! We need fucking backup, Stewie! You know, the cop grabs my fucking iPhone and just throws it. This fucking hero cop just throws it. You know, they fucking handcuff me. They handcuff Framer. They put us in the cruiser. You know? They're standing on the back end of the cruiser. We're sitting in the back of the cruiser. This fucking cop standing on the back end of the cruiser fucking scrolling through my phone. You know, he's searching through my phone for whatever the fuck he can find. I fucking turn around, I'm handcuffed in the back of this cruiser, and I turn around, and I'm fucking hitting my head off the roof of the cruiser. I'm just beating my fucking head off the window on the roof, and mouthing at him. I'm looking this cop in the eyes, I'm saying, fuck you, you fucking cocksucker, you fucking pig. Fuck you. You know, I'm just fucking mouthing at him. Framer's like almost in tears. You know, it's like he's like 2 weeks into knocking doors. You know, Framer's looking at me like...
He doesn't realize this happens all the time.
He's RJ, just stop, man. Just stop. You gotta get out of this, man. Just stop. Just stop, you know. I'm just fucking beating my head off the roof of the fucking cruiser. Mouthing at these cops. They fucking... Like, they had no reason to arrest us, so they had to let us fucking go. So they let us go, you know? And I say, oh, looks like you gotta let me go, eh, you fucking cocksuckers? And they go, yeah, just because you were so polite. You know, trying to be fucking jokesters. And I said, no, fuck you. I forget what I fucking said, but I reamed into them. They threatened to arrest me again for disturbing the peace, for swearing at them. And I said, no, my voice is calm. I'm just telling you my opinion. And in my opinion, you're a bunch of fucking cocksuckers, you know, and I pay your fucking wage. Fuck off. You know, and they let us go. You know, and we almost went and filed the complaint. Like, these officers wouldn't even fucking give me their badge numbers, you know? They said they didn't have to, you know? Just utter fucking bullshit. They were just trying to instill fear into us for fucking knocking doors.
I'll tell you my first time, before we watch the rest of the Stormtrooper, I'm going to tell you my first ever experience knocking doors. I wasn't even knocking the doors. So, Jamie Bradstock's scam. We're shadowing agents to see how they're scamming these customers.
But, like, that was a legit scam. Like, at least with home water, you could fucking sort of sell yourself that, yeah, this product isn't bad, you know? Like, at least at $40 a month, they are getting a good product.
Well, at least they're getting a filter for $40 a month.
But, like, this shit we sold for fucking Jamie Bradstock was legitimately
we would tell them,
by definition,
we would
what
tell
you would
them,
consider a scam.
We would tell them it would save them.
No.
It would save them
just terrible
It would
product.
save them $20.
Just fucking terrible.
It would save them $20 on their water bill, $20 on the gas, and $20 on their electricity. Now, in reality, it might save you like $2 on your gas bill and like maybe a couple bucks on electricity. But the reality is it's going to cost you $5 to $10 a month in fucking water bills because it back flushes.
Yeah, this scam fucking filter back flushes, so it doubles their fucking water bill. You know, like, we're telling them it's going to save them $30 on their fucking... It's going to save them $30 on their water bill, and it's going to put it up, you know, $30 on your electricity and your gas. And it has nothing to do with electricity or gas, but we've told them they're going to save $30 on each.
It will
like, I couldn't sell that shit. I only did that for like a week because I couldn't even do it. I said no, like, I can't sell this product.
But it'll save you on the gas.
It's not
bill.
even real.
The calcium won't build up in the hot water tank. So because the calcium doesn't build up on the hot water,
you're gonna save $30 a month on your fucking natural gas bill. Like, okay.
Even though, like, in like the fucking summer, it's not even $10 for your natural gas bill. But
no, legitimately, it's not, you know?
You know? But every month they were gonna, so it would totally offset the cost of the filter. And if you were buying bottled water, there's your savings right there. So it actually costs you $- to purchase
You
the
leave,
filter.
make a fam alone. You leave,
I
make
am
a fam
literally-
alone. You know, she is my Vietnamese friend.
I am literally giving you free money
And she
to have
showed
this
me really
filter
nice
in your house.
videos of Vietnam.
You're saving so much on your bills. It is $-
Buddy, if you're gonna fuck
The
with
filter
anyone,
is
make
free.
it Jaren Chan. You know, make it Jaren Chan. Or you know what, Alexa Roper. If you can find Alexa Roper of Pentamedical, fuck with her.
Find Alexa
you know,
Roper.
fuck that cunt. You know. She was a fucking whore, but she used to fucking hit on me all the fucking time,
Oh,
right? But
man.
she was a dumb fucking slut. Fuck Alexa. She's from some like rich fucking ritzy family in fucking Oakville where all the fucking rich people live, you know? And now she's fucking like CEO of some medical biotech company in fucking California.
Did I actually tell
You
the
know?
story of my first
But she was
time?
in my science and business
So
class.
anyway, we're
everyone in my science and business class made
We've
it,
got
you know?
really off track. Let me tell you the story of my first time on doors. So I'm shadowing this brown girl who's trying to scam people, right? She goes up to a door, and the person at the door not only bricks her, but decides to be a superhero. Decides that this man is going to follow us down the street as we knock the doors and yell to the people at the doors that this is a scam. This is a scam. And the police get called. This dude follows us to like 20 doors in a row. And as we're at the door, he's yelling from the driveway, "It's a scam! It's a scam! Don't listen! It's a scam!" This is my first time ever knocking doors. Like within 10 minutes, the police are called. Within 10 minutes, the police show up. I have to show my ID to the police. They're asking me like, are you aware of this scam? Dude, I've been doing this for 10 minutes. I thought I was being trained on how to sell a water filter, sir. I wasn't aware that we were trying to rape these people.
Buddy, you remember that trailer park we knocked in Wasaga Beach? Do you remember the
heroes the heroes in Wasaga Beach. Oh my fuck.
I can't even really tell that story. I just remember knocking the guy's door.
We're knocking
following us down the street.
We're knocking
in the
this
van.
trailer park. Okay, so we're in Wasaga Beach. We're knocking this trailer park, and the trailer parks are good. Like, you put in these jars in the trailer park, we'll fucking buy anything. So we're knocking the trailer park. We're putting filters in. The techs are installing filters. I'm in the house closing a deal. And these folks were so nice. They were so good, you know? And, like, they're giving me cookies and shit. They're giving me cookies, and I'm sitting there. And they get a call on their landline. They get a call on their landline. They pick it up. And the neighbor is telling them there's scammers in the neighborhood trying to put in fraudulent water filters.
Meanwhile, I put in 3 water filters already in this trailer park, like in the last couple hours.
I've put in a couple.
I knock this guy's door and I start pitching him. I forget what he yells at me, but he just fucking screams at me at the top of his lungs. And this guy's like retarded, you know, like there's legitimately something like he's mentally disabled, and he starts fucking screaming at me. He starts spurging out about whatever the fuck scam, this and that. So I just fuck off, right? Lo and behold, like half an hour later, I'm knocking the door. This guy and one of his fucking neighbors, that's like the neighborhood superhero. He's like the fucking watchdog.
He's out to save the world.
Are coming up. They come up to me and they just be heroes. We're calling the cops right now. You get the fuck out of here right now. There's no soliciting in this park. You know, so they fucking, I get in the fucking van. I call PPP and he's in this fucking house signing up this customer. So I just drive around the corner and fucking leave him.
No, I'm fucking in this trailer still. I've closed it. They're giving me cookies, right? And the call comes in. The scam is in town. The scam is in town. They look at me. They go, "Are you a scam artist?" I go, "No." Like, no, this is legit. So they're like, awesome. So the tech shows up. He installs the water filter because they love me. Like, we're having a great time. We're talking about hockey and shit like this. We're talking about sports. We're watching the game. The tech comes in, installs the filter. It's all good. The filter's in now. So we have
we've
their money.
legitimately put in 5 or 6 filters in this tiny trailer park in the last couple hours. You know, like legitimately, not even scamming these people, but honestly selling them the product.
I come out. I think.
This hero comes up and just tries to shut it down.
I come out of the trailer park. You know, like I come out of this trailer with this deal done. The tech has installed the filter, and I come out into this shit storm I couldn't possibly imagine. This motherfucker starts following me up the block. I am fucking knocking on doors. This guy is following me, screaming at me. Surfer fucking rolls up in the van with 300,000 kilometers on it and tells me, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta get the hell out of here. You know, we're getting the hell out.
We gotta fucking go. Like, the cops are on their way. Like, let's
the cops are on their way. So I jump in the back of the van. The dudes are like chasing the van, trying to hit the van, trying to pound on the glass.
No, like legit. Like, they come up to the window as we're taking off. He comes up to the window, and I'm sort of laughing at him at this point. And he's fucking trying to lay into us. And I just slowly roll up the window as we take off, and Buddy's slamming on the side.
We've put in 5 or 6 filters. Like, we've made like 800. We made like $1,000 putting in filters in this fucking park. And we fucking fly off, and we're out of Wasaga Beach. We make it out of Wasaga Beach, and that's when we get the call from the Wasaga Beach police on Surfer's phone, telling us that we're no longer welcome in Wasaga Beach.
Yeah, they did. I forgot about that. The cops legitimately called me on my fucking phone. They found one of my business cards.
It's similar.
From giving them to some fucking customer in the neighborhood, and fucking called me to tell me, like, no, like, they're questioning me like we've committed fraud or some shit, and they're gonna fucking crack down on us, you know, and just never come back.
We were kicked out of Wasaga Beach, you know. But what was so fucking funny is similar to when the Jannies cleaned it up in Ottawa. Do you remember in Ottawa Gov Housing? When I got caught in government housing, everybody else escaped. Brando, I think, was in the bushes or something. I got caught, and they told me I was banned from knocking on Ottawa government housing for 5 years. You know, I've been banned from knocking government housing for 5 years.
Well, it's just, you shouldn't be knocking government housing. They're all easy deals. Like, legitimately, if you want to knock doors, if you want to sell your product, go to any trailer park, and every single person is going to buy your product. I sold this guy a D-scaler in this fucking trailer park one time. I forget the fucking trailer park. You know, you already had the filter, you know. I put in the D-scaler as well. This guy has got a picture on his wall of, like, him and his grandson, and it says grandson on the bottom, right? So I go for rapport, right? And I say, it looks like a picture of you and your grandson. Like, I asked him about his grandson.
Can you believe it? Hold on. Jarbo has just banned King of Pole. What a glorious moment.
I don't even know who King of Pole is.
Base Jarbo.
But I asked Buddy about his grandson, and this guy in this trailer park goes, yeah, that's my grandson. He goes, he's one of them artistic kids. You put him in front of the TV, and he's good for hours. You know, like, the guy seriously said to me about his autistic grandson, he goes, yeah, he's one of those artistic kids. You put him in front of the TV and he's good for hours. You know, just whoa. You know, like, you never know what to expect out of these people when you're knocking doors in the trailer park.
Oh, man,
you know, like,
the trailer park.
It's the funnest time.
It is.
It's legitimately the funnest time you'll ever fucking have.
You remember we knocked that one trailer park that there was no one home? And we knocked the military dude. The military dude's house was the only guy home. Do you remember I pitched this military dude on the filter in the trailer park?
I sort of remember the park, but I don't remember the guy.
Oh, fuck.
And that was in Wasaga Beach, too.
It was, wasn't it?
But there's a lot of cottages in Wasaga Beach, right? And that's the issue. You got to find where the actual people that live there year-round are, but there's not a lot of them, right?
So that's the problem. There's deals there, but you have to find, like, in the summer, Wasaga Beach would be juice.
Yeah, but here, fuck it. I'm good. That's enough tales from the grind for now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, no, hold on. We have to complete the showing of the Stormtrooper video. Jarbo needs to cover this tomorrow. Jarbo will speak truth to power as the fourth man.
That's a plastic gun. I can buy that at the dollar store. You're gonna get arrested if you interfere here. Stay back. Okay,
Whoa.
Okay. This is the United States of America. Yeah, that's Donald Trump and his people. They're fucking cops.
Somehow this is Trump's fault. This is in Canada.
Well, that's because most Canadians are fucking retards, you know, and they just say stupid shit that the CBC tells them to think like that, right?
What is going on? What? Jarbo, save us.
Like, they've already established that this is a plastic fucking fake gun this girl has.
Until
just, like, patting her down, you know?
Like, until Jarbo figures out how to cover this, like, we're fucked. Like, this country is doomed. Like, only...
I don't care anymore. Anyways, upon reviewing the file and additional information, including video circulating on social media, Chief Scott Woods has directed a service investigation under the Alberta Police Act that will look into whether the officers acted appropriately within the scope of their training. And LPS policies and procedures, reads a statement from LPS. The police service reiterated the claims from Inspector Jason Walper that the subject dropped the weapon but did not initially comply with further police directions to get on the ground. They obviously complied, you know, like, the person was horrified. You know, like, the woman was scared shitless. The weapon was eventually determined to not be legitimate, and the employee was not charged. She sustained a minor injury to her nose, but did not require medical attention.
They fucking punched her in the nose. Like, again, like, this is Lethbridge, Alberta. Like, it's such a small town, you know?
And this is, like, the most conservative part of Canada, you know, that this shit's happening in.
There's literally no doubt that it's, like, one of the most conservative parts of Canada, Lethbridge, Alberta, and yet somehow, like... We're fucking arresting this stormtrooper woman for having a fake blaster. You know, Juice goes, if this is Alberta, what hope is there for... Exactly, Juice!
Like, Canada's a fucking lost cause, and that's why we call it This Week in Cuckada and not This Week in Canada.
Help us, Juice!
Because, you know, Canada's pretty fucked, you know? I like to idealistically believe in carving out a white ethno-state in Northern Ontario, but, like... Because that's the most base part of Ontario, at least.
The only person who can save this country...
I don't know, Canada's probably a lost
No, it's not. As long as Janny Jarbo moves here. Jarbo could be Prime Minister.
And Kraut. Kraut's going to clean up Nova Scotia.
Well, Kraut will clean up Nova Scotia. Kraut will soon be Premier of Nova Scotia. The 5-year plan is going to work out, guys. Sargon was a genius. Kraut has indeed been positioned perfectly to be Premier of Nova Scotia and Jarbo the PM. People in Canada love Jarbo and Kraut. I walk down the street, you know, I ask people, do you know who Mr. Mediker is? They say no. Do you know who Dick Masterson is? No. Do you know who Destiny is? No. I asked them, do you know who Matt Jarbo is? Every person says yes. I asked them, do you know who Kraut and T is? Every person says yes in Canada. I mean, that's just what's popular here. That's what Canada is. It's bizarro land. Where Jarbo is the single most popular man in Canada next to Sidney Crosby. This is the reality of fuck it. You know, Sargoy says the same. In his part of America, people fucking say Jarbo's the man. Jarbo says he can apply for dual citizenship because his mom was born in Canada. So there we go. Jarbo's Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, be excited for Janny Jarbo.
Figure it out.
It's over, Janny Jarbo, help us. Save us, Janny Juice.
Okay, I'm going to finish the article. I do got to go to bed at some point before the fucking sun's up. Like, the sun's almost up.
Well, you're going to sleep upside down like crap.
Like, yeah, fuck.
There's only 2 more
The weapon
articles.
was eventually determined to not be legitimate, and the employee was not charged. She sustained a minor injury to her nose, but did not require medical attention. As the matter is now under investigation, LPS will not be providing any further comment until it is complete. So that's that here. Here, grab me one more beer in the fucking...
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And the fucking can opener off the microwave, too. The fucking...
Jesus, boy. It's the last beer. The last beer.
Is
for
it?
sure.
Oh, there's 2 left.
Well, it's the last beer unless I fucking...
Am I wrong? I am wrong. I guess that's the last one, but we better get through these last 2 fucking
this
articles.
fucking article. I'm taking a piss. I've given up on the show. You know, this is the worst episode ever. You know? We have
It's tough,
Jenny-
buddy.
Jenny
It's fucking
Gargo,
tough.
Jenny-
It's not easy. You
What are
know?
we gonna do? The show is fucked. The show is fucked. You know?
Well, anyways. So, Doug Ford takes aim at Trudeau government's gun control measures. You know, Doug pulls through when Doug pulls through. Doug Ford may be a pale fucking comparison to his brother Rob. You know, Rob Ford was
Dougie!
too fucking based.
Dougie!
As much of a Doug as Doug Ford is, you know, he fucking pulls through what he pulls through.
Dougie.
So he says millions planned for gun buyback program should go towards strengthening border. Jail terms. Oh, fuck yeah, Dougie. Strengthen the border, please. You know, about a month ago, Doug was asking to double economic immigration to
Dougie.
Ontario, and he seems to have reversed that, so that's fucking based. You know, Ontario Premier Doug Ford is taking aim at federal government's new gun control measures, saying he believes the Fed should focus on smuggling of illegal weapons at the border and strengthening jail sentences for gun crimes rather than targeting local gun owners. On Friday, the Trudeau government outlawed a wide range of assault-style rifles, saying the guns were designed for the battlefield, not for hunting or sport shooting. You know, he fucking banned coffee and shit, you know, because coffee is designed for the fucking battlefield.
Imagine,
Same with websites.
Imagine believing that the germs on your penis will give you coronavirus. Imagine believing that if you touch your penis, you'll get coronavirus from your own penis.
That's
you know?
retarded, buddy.
But
I don't know why anyone would believe that.
They're trying to say that I have the coronavirus because I didn't wash my hands after pissing.
Buddy, go wash your hands. I'll read this. Go wash your hands. Rinse your hands off.
I don't
even
fear
use
it.
soap if you don't want to, buddy. Just go rinse your hands off.
It's just as what Juice is saying. But again, I didn't even touch my cock, so it doesn't even matter.
What do you mean you didn't touch your cock? Were you just letting it go free willy?
I have that control over my penis where I can fucking control it without using my hand.
Okay, well, that's enough of that. We're just going to get back to the article. Okay, so on Friday, the Trudeau government outlawed a wide range of assault-style rifles, saying the guns were designed for the battlefield, not for hunting or sport shooting. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has also promised a buyback program for all legally purchased rifles that fall under the new ban, with owners offered fair market prices for their guns. A program expected to cost up to $600 million. You know, it just keeps coming back to $6 million and $600 million. Like every fucking time. That's the number they fucking use. Coronavirus fines, fucking $6 million. Gun buyback, $600 million. Like, fuck you, kikes. How about you suck on my fucking wiener 6 million times? You know, or just 6 million if you individually suck on my fucking wiener.
Flag it down, you know? Shannon, no!
Ford was animated when asked about the new measures Saturday during his daily COVID-19 news conference. He said he would rather see the millions planned for the gun buyback program go instead toward beefing up border security to stop guns from being illegally smuggled into Canada. I can't help but think that money could be put to much better use hunting down the violent criminals and stopping the illegal guns at our borders, he said. Well, legitimately, I mean, the guy that spurred this whole fucking gun ban used an illegally acquired firearm. You know, so it's just an utter scam. Ottawa's priority should be strengthening bail conditions.
I love
Bail
Israel.
sentences
I love the Jews.
for criminals and gang members who commit gun crimes, he added. Ford says he finds it frustrating that weapons offenders are often back on the streets within a few days of being arrested, and that some receive sentences of only a year or two. The problem is not. It's going to be Flexington, buddy. That's going to be the final song.
I don't know, bro.
No, it is. 100% it is.
Well, keep going. It's all good, bro.
No, it's not, buddy. Don't put that on.
You don't feel it?
No, buddy.
Oh, okay. You don't feel the love for Israel that I feel in my heart.
Buddy, slow down, fucking Israel, you know. I fucking support Israel, and all the fucking Jews need to go there, you know, and leave my fucking country, you know, and leave all these fucking nations they're trying to subvert. They need to go to Israel and make a strong nation there and get the fuck out of mine.
Disavow.
Like, I've had enough.
Disavow.
You know, we've all had enough.
Disavow. How can you say such a thing?
And we need to target the smugglers, and we need to throw a book at these gangsters out there terrorizing our streets, he said. Throw the key away with these people if they get caught with guns. Don't give them a slap on the wrist and then try to point the finger at legal, law-abiding gun owners. Like, spot on, legitimately. You know, too bad he's too much of a fucking Doug to fucking actually make any sense. Ford's comments mark a departure from the approach the Ontario Premier has taken with the federal Liberals since the pandemic began affecting Canadians and wreaking havoc on Ontario's long-term care centres. Questioning federal plan.
Somebody clean up King of Pole. Clean it up!
Who the fuck is King of Pole?
King of Pole, clean it
I
up!
thought Moon Man was the King of Pole.
No, it's the exceptional detective. He's exceptionally defective, and I think Juice is gonna clean it up.
But, like, who the fuck is the King of Pole? Like, I don't know who that is.
He's the King of Pole, buddy. You must
But he's
bow
not.
to him.
Moon Man is the King of Pole.
No, Brian Dunn is King of Pole. You must kneel to him.
That's wrong, you know. Brian might be the Queen of Pole, like whoever just fucking said, but Moon Man is the king.
Okay.
The once highly vocal opponent of Trudeau and his policies has been working collaboratively with the Liberal government in Ottawa, striking a particularly close working friendship with Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland. She told the Toronto Star she speaks with Ford often, and that they describe one another as each other's therapists. Ford didn't target any specific criticisms at Trudeau or the federal government in his remarks Saturday, and did say he would be willing to work in partnership with the federal government on measures to stop illegal gun smuggling. However, he did question the federal plan to spend hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars of hard-working taxpayers' money. For what, he questioned. You think gun violence is going to go down in Toronto? I don't believe gun violence is going to go down in Toronto based on taking guns off of legal gun owners. Well, 100%. No one that does a shooting in Toronto, which these shootings happen every fucking day in Toronto. Like, no one that fucking shoots someone in Toronto does it with a fucking legal gun. They're not fucking stupid.
No.
They do it with illegal fucking guns, you know? The whole thing that spurred this off was with an illegal gun, and Justo wants to take guns away from fucking legal gun owners so they can't protect themselves. Because he's just released everyone from fucking prison, and he wants to import a whole bunch of foreigners to take us over, and when they get violent with us and they fucking wipe us out, he doesn't want us to be able to defend ourselves. So fuck you, Justo. Everyone in Canada, buy fucking guns.
What's hilarious?
Get whatever fucking guns
hilarious?
you can, and fucking, if you can figure out how to modify them to be automatic in your fucking garage, do so.
No!
Stockpile as many illegally modified fucking automatic weapons as you can. Because shit's gonna fucking go down, and when it goes down, you're gonna want to be able to defend yourself.
My house. The ATF are showing up. Anyway,
the ATF doesn't even exist.
We're gonna David
Koresh.
Jenny Juice, are you gonna help us fight off the ATF when they come to our house? Jenny Juice, help us. Only Jarbo can save us from the ATF. Now, I just want to point out, before we go to the very last article, and we go home before the fucking sun fully rises.
Like, the sun is out, buddy. It's now light outside.
It's not fully risen yet. It isn't fully risen yet.
But it's not dark outside anymore. Like, it's legitimately light outside.
I will read the last article.
You know?
I will read it, and I will read it quickly. But I must say There is nothing that tickles the cockles of my heart more so than seeing King of Pole be cleaned up by Janny Jarbo and Janny Juice. There is literally nothing that could be more poetically fitting. The real cover-up, guys, the whole reason this is happening is that Brian Dunn isn't allowed to give his opinion. He is the victim in all of this, guys. Let us pray for King of Pole. Let us pray that the censorship end. Brian Dunn's opinion is being shut down.
Who the fuck is Brian Dunn?
He's the King of Pole.
Like, I've never even heard of this person, you know? Like, maybe I'm too much of a normie. I don't fucking know, but I've never heard of this
Buddy, he is the king of the politically incorrect.
No, fucking Moon Man is the King of Pole, not some faggot, you know?
I mean, I just can't believe how base Janny Jarbo and Janny Juice have really turned out. They've covered up all the truth about the King of Pole. You know, like, the poll board has been blown out. You know, their views are perfectly represented by Brian Dunn. 100% Brian Dunn embodies the views of politically incorrect. There's not one thing he's ever done that would go against the spirit of Pole. He is the king. And so, you know, when Janny Juice and Janny Jarbo shut it down, it makes me laugh. All right, that's it. I'm reading the last article.
You gotta read this article so I can go to bed, and not only that, but so Ethan Ralph can go to bed also.
He's still awake. Ralph is still awake.
Ethan Ralph has been up for a long time now. It's probably been like 40 hours, you know. And the guy's had enough. You gotta give him a break, you know. He's taking a lot of pills and he's drinking a lot of liquor to get to this point, you know. And the guy, we gotta give him a break, you know.
All right, this is the last article, ladies and gentlemen. We're just having too much fun. We are having too much fun, ladies and gentlemen. This is the longest ever edition of... Actually, no, last week we went longer than this, but Firearms Group launches charter challenge of weapons ban as Bill Blair clarifies rules for shotguns. Legal opinion suggested some 10 and 12 gauge shotguns could now be banned.
Legitimately, though, a 10-gauge shotgun is pretty fucking powerful, you know. I should be able to have an anti-aircraft gun. But, you know, like, a 10-gauge shotgun isn't a pussy fucking shotgun, buddy.
Brian,
like, when you go into an 8-gauge shotgun, you're talking about, like, a competition.
Hold on. Brian is, like legitimately complaining. Like, Brian's feelings is hurt. Like, Brian has been here for over a year. He goes, PvP Surfer, I've never even had a single interaction with you guys. What's the problem? Brian, can you not fucking handle it? Like, can you not handle being cleaned up for 5 minutes? Like, just fucking relax, Brian. I get that you get cleaned out everywhere else. But, dude, like, the reality is I don't like you. I really don't like you, Brian. Like, everything you've ever done in your life has been pretty cringe and gay that I've seen. Like, legit. Like,
I don't know who you are, Brian. I don't have an opinion. I'm not going to lie.
But, like, he's, like, honestly, you know? Like, he hasn't been banned. He hasn't been removed. Like, he's been timed out a few times by Janny Juice. And here he is crying about his, like, fuck off, dude. Like, you're queen of pole, dude. You're queen of paws. Like, you're the butt of all jokes. Just have some fucking fun, bro. Have some fun. Fuck, man. Like, fuck. I'm not even trying to shit on you. Like, bro, like, what can I do that's gonna fuck you worse than you've been fucked, you know? Anyway, a firearms rights group is launching a constitutional challenge of the government's ban on assault-style weapons, saying the regulatory charge threatens a fundamental charter right. The government bans some 1,500 makes and models of firearms last Friday.
Including coffee and websites.
It wasn't quite last Thursday, like every time Juice has messaged Masterson. It's always last Thursday, you know? The meme is real about last Thursday, but this was last Friday. The Canadian Coalition for Firearms Rights, citing the Charter of Rights guarantee under Section 7 of the right to life, liberty, and security of the person, said Thursday that prohibition is fundamentally unjust because it deprives them of their property. The CCFR said only litigation can stop the government's abusive processes. It said it has retained a Calgary-based lawyer who specializes in constitutional challenges. Let me just say right away, based. At least somebody is trying to fight this shit. Now, the grounds that they're fighting it on is kind of fucking shaky. You know, Section 7, I really don't think means that you can have firearms, but, you know, I guess security of the person, you can try and claim security of the person means you have a right to defend yourself.
The reality is we have no rights in Canada because it's all within reasonable limits.
If security of the person means you have the right to an abortion, and security of the person means you have the right to euthanize yourself, then security of the person probably could be interpreted to mean you have the right to defend yourself. Section 7 is where all fucking retarded cases go to die. You know what I mean? Section 7 is where any retarded lawyer tries to mean that's like security of the person. What does security of the person really mean? Nobody really knows, but this is where the liberalists come in to save our rights. You know what? Kraut deserves, doesn't he? Doesn't Kraut deserve the wrench? Is it time for Janny Kraut? I actually think that Kraut is so, like, unironically based at this point, that Kraut doesn't even deserve a wrench. Kraut has now become a fully fledged anon. He is no longer an Isalem. Kraut is legitimately that based that he's not even a Janny. Kraut is the puppet master. No, it's actually Jarbo that's the puppet master. But let's get through this.
What time is it? It's 6 a.m., buddy. It's 6 a.m. in fucking Canada.
Who gives a shit if it's 6 a.m.?
Well, I gotta work tomorrow, buddy. Like,
yeah,
let's finish the article.
In 13 hours.
Please.
The government, in an entirely arbitrary... Just relax, man. The government, in an entirely arbitrary and irrational way, has created legislation that will deprive us of our property and our freedom to live as we wish, on pains of incarceration for failing to comply, said Raj Letissa, CEO and executive director of the CCFR. The group acknowledged it has no guarantee of a win, given past legal rulings by the country's top court on firearms. In the 1993 RV Halsewinder case, the court upheld the constitutionality of the firearms regime, which banned automatic firearms, which, by the way, was a travesty. RV Hasselwander is a fucking tragedy, and is one of the main moments that fucking put the nails in the coffin of this country. You know, when we banned automatic firearms, it's basically all over. You know, it's basically all over. And today they'll try and tell you that, oh, we've just banned automatic fucking firearms today. That's what they'll try and tell you. Like, we've banned fully automatic weapons. This shit was banned in 93, motherfuckers. They'll try and tell you in 2020 they banned this shit. And they've banned like, it's just fucking ridiculous. It's already been done. What they're banning now is semi-automatic hunting rifles that happen to have the aesthetic appearance of a scary weapon, that they're black. Like, fuck, it's just stupid. Everybody knows this. Everybody speaking. I don't have to preach to you. Let's just finish the article.
It's all fake and gay, but most people in Canada are so brainwashed by the CBC and the CTV that they just believe it. You know, they're a bunch of stupid fucking retards. And that's why Canada's so lost and why democracy no longer makes sense. Because the people have been dumbed down to a fucking point where democracy means whatever the fuck the Jew media fucking tells them, they're gonna fucking vote for. You know, so realistically, none of these people should be fucking voting.
No!
You know, if they don't have a fucking brain in their head, you know, like, democracy doesn't work anymore. The people are too fucking retarded, you know. We pumped in too many fucking sand niggers. You know, the people are fucking too dumbed down.
Oh, clean it up, Panty Jar. Okay. Canadians, unlike Americans, do not have a constitutional right to bear arms. Indeed, most Canadians prefer the peace of mind and sense of security derived from the knowledge that the possession of automatic weapons is prohibited, the court said. So Canadians enjoy the fact that we don't have rights. We enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing that people don't have rights, that they're doing as they're told. That really makes us feel comfortable as Canadians.
We don't want to have these guns you know, if people illegally have them, we don't want to have them legally so we can defend ourselves, you know? Like, fuck, are you stupid?
Opposition.
You know, like,
Opposition.
Bunch of stupid fucking retards.
It's tough.
None of these people should be voting, you know? It all fucking started to fall apart when we let women fucking vote, you know? Women should have never been fucking allowed to vote. You know, it's retarded to let women vote. You know, it's fucking devolved into this fucking bullshit. You know? It's nonsense.
Opposition to the firearms ban has been fierce in some circles. Mind you, those circles are racist, but I'm adding on. A parliamentary petition calling on the Prime Minister to scrap the firearms confiscation regime collected more than 115,000 signatures in just over 24 hours. The petition is sponsored by Conservative MP Michelle Rempel Gardner. So once again, a woman is standing up for the rights of Canadian men. Once again, the men of Canada have decided to tuck their balls up into their anal crease and just allow a woman to handle it. Faith Goldie is the only activist in Canada now, and I guess
Faith Goldie legitimately has more balls than any man in mainstream politics in Canada.
Do you know?
Legitimately, she fucking does, and that's fucking terrible. That's sad. And Faith posts sometimes in like her Telegram how like the men need to stand up. You know, like she's a woman and like.
But
she
do you
needs
know?
the men to stand
No, Surfer.
up.
Do you
but
know?
The men in Canada don't. Like most men in Canada are a bunch of faggots. That's just the reality.
Do you know what the most popular fetish in Canada is?
No, I don't.
Guess.
I don't fucking know what.
It is female domination.
Says what?
Well, it's the Pornhub survey. The Pornhub survey.
Well, Pornhub's ran by a bunch of fucking Jews. You can't trust that.
I don't know. That's what they say.
Well, of course they say
That's
that
what
shit,
they
buddy.
say, that Canadians are most into. So it's no surprise that the leaders of Canada are women there. It's Faith Goldie and Michelle Rempel Gardner. This is the leaders of the conservative movement in Canada. The constitutional challenge comes a day after Public Safety Minister Bill Blair clarified the rules on shotguns. By the way, fuck Bill Blair. I honestly hope that before Ethan Ralph drops dead, Bill Blair drops dead. So you can tell how fucking serious I am. Fuck Bill Blair, that pig piece of shit. This pig piece of shit, the ex-Toronto chief of police, was put in charge of marijuana legalization. And the way it's been implemented is a fucking disaster.
Lander, not just her lips, but Faith Goldie's forehead is what fires me up the most.
It's Faith Goldie's forehead that fires you up.
No, I'm just fucking.
What a sick man. What a sick man. Anyway, Blair said licensed firearm owners will still be allowed to own 10 and 12 gauge shotguns, even if the removal of a choke means the bore diameter of the firearm exceeds 20 millimeters. I mean, we're at this point where we're literally pleading to be able to own a firearm whose bore diameter exceeds 20 millimeters. What hell are we living in? What sick hell are we living in? We need Janny Jarbo to cover this. Only Jarbo can save us. Only Jarbo can expose the truth.
But in the terms of a shotgun, a 10 gauge shotgun is all you fucking need. You know, I wouldn't want to shoot an 8 gauge shotgun. It would take my fucking arm off, you know, like. A 12 gauge shotgun is ideal.
So,
you know, a 12 gauge shotgun is ideal for Surfer.
We're almost done, but I gotta ask you, Surfer. Knowing what we know about the Canadian electorate and our current Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, do you believe that Mundane Matt is viable to be Prime Minister of Canada? This is a tough question.
He'll have to win a fucking couple things to get there, you know. It won't happen overnight. But I mean, if Justo can do it, fucking Matt Jarbo can do it.
This is the
even better. Even fucking better.
This is the Jarbo redemption arc. He is moving to Canada.
It's not going to happen overnight, Jarbo. You're going to have to work for that shit.
He is moving to Canada, and he is going to win. He is going to win so huge. He is going to be the leader of the conservative movement in Canada. Thank God for Jarbo. Everybody
Sargoy's
clap.
still crying about not being a fucking Janny while he has a wrench beside his.
You know what, Sargoy? Go back to Zach Fag and the fucking Troon stream.
Clean it up, buddy. You're not only a Janny, you're the original Janny, Sargoy. You've been a Janny longer than fucking Shannon. You're not fooling anybody.
You're not fooling anybody. Fuck me.
You know, you're not fooling anybody.
Sargoy cleans it up with his tongue and his hands. He's never used a broom. It's never been his style. Sargoy's style has always been to clean it up with his tongue. He spit polishes it, and he always does such a good job. You think he must have used a broom and mop like Gator, but no. He finds a way to do it with his tongue and hands, and that's what inspires real respect for your Jannies when they're able to work that hard. And that's what Sargoy does. Sargoy has cleaned up every single shitpost.
Tongued by Sargoy.
You know.
Okay. Fuck, buddy.
Oh, man. We could go for another hour about the virtues of Sargoy as the mod in the chat.
Read your article, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Lighter out as we speak.
It's literally, it's
there's
becoming...
no darkness out
becoming
outside.
daytime.
It's still going to get lighter,
becoming
but
daytime.
There's no darkness out there.
Don't worry. After the stream ends, I'm going to stream again in a half hour. And I'm going to slam another 40 ounce of liquor. Don't worry, guys. After this show is over, Surfer's done. I'm not done yet. I'm going to get even more shittered, and I'm going to bring you guys the truth all day, every day, until Ethan Ralph puts a gun in his mouth and ends his life. Anyway, Janny Jarbo has led us to this conclusion. You could have just left him alone. You could have left Mundane Matt alone, but you defied him, and he's used his Uber Eats tips to hire me to finish the job. Jarbo the Puppet Master. Alright, the constitutional challenge comes a day after Public Safety Minister Bill Blair clarified the rules on shotguns in response to firearm owners flagging what they saw as a gap in the law that could lead to legal troubles for hunters. Blair said, oh fuck, I already read this paragraph, suck my cock. Another firearms rights group, the Canadian Sports Shooting Association, published a legal opinion that suggested the firearms ban enacted last Friday could prohibit popular hunting firearms based on the new size requirements. An estimated 2 million of these sorts of shotguns are in circulation in Canada. So that'd be...
Who cares?
Well, 2 million guns are being confiscated.
I should be able to have an anti-aircraft gun, so when the fucking government sends drones over my fucking property, I can shoot them down.
I personally believe, as a based libertarian, that I should be able to own nuclear weapons. I think any private individual should be able to own nuclear weapons. There is no limit to your right to defend yourself.
I don't know. I don't think
if the government
should have nuclear
weapons,
the
government can own nuclear weapons, how should the citizens not be able to own a nuclear weapon?
The government's not going to crack down on you and drop a nuke on your property.
Yeah, they will.
Because they're going to take out their whole fucking country.
They'll drop a nuke on you. If they can fight you with a nuke, you should be able to drop a nuke.
I forgot. Fucking nukes aren't real. Owen Benjamin's right. Nukes aren't even real, so why not?
By God, it's over. Yeah, I guess Owen Benjamin is right. Nuclear weapons don't even exist. We've all been fooled. That's the real gravy. We're just fucking ladling gravy to you plebs all day. And you fucking try and shit on it. You try and shit on us ladling the gravy. There's so much gravy. So much.
Owen, that's fucking right. Owen is fucking one of the top 5 realest guys on the fucking internet.
Oh,
legitimately. Like, legitimately. I say that unironically. Like, I fucking think Owen's fucking legit.
When will Janny Owen come to clean it up? When will Owen come? Owen will ban.
Owen would ban 3/4 of the chat.
Owen would. He would ban, like, literally everyone in chat. There would be, like, one guy left licking Owen's boots. And he, like, the guy would, like, have left one speck of dirt on Owen's boots, and he would ban him for that, you know?
Owen would be the ultimate Janny, buddy. Like, not even Janny Juice could compete with Janny Owen.
No, Janny Owen doesn't take any
Owen
shit.
Could clean it up.
Janny Owen's authority will never be questioned. Shit. Oh, my God. Okay. The Canadian Sports Shooting Association's legal opinion, drafted by Thornhill, Ontario lawyer Edward Burlow, said the removal of a choke, a device added to a firearm to shape how a shot spreads after the trigger is pulled, could make the bore larger than 20 milliliters. This is fucking bullshit. Prime Minister Justo and Minister Bill the Faggot Blair looked Canadian gun owners in the eye last Friday and said they would not take guns suitable for hunting away from us. Minister Blair is either too inept to comprehend the scope of his regulation, or he lied to the government and Canadians, the CSSA said after releasing the legal opinion. The CSSA then cautioned retailers against selling firearms. This is the fucking situation. That's the end. Look. Who is the King Cuck Canuck of the week? Now, I've thought about this long and hard about who the King Cuck Canuck of the week. Who the biggest faggot in this country, the biggest cuckold in this country was this week. And the three nominees that we've come up with for King Cuck Canuck of the week this week are the stormtrooper woman who allowed herself to be arrested for carrying a plastic pistol. This is the first ever female nominee for King Cuck Canuck of the week. It takes a lot for a woman to be nominated for King Cuck Canuck of the week, because you would think a woman would be a cuck queen. But somehow, some way, this person who allowed themselves to be arrested for holding the plastic pistol,
buddy. What would you expect when 10 cops show up?
She should have fired.
This woman with
she should have opened fire with the blaster. She should have defended herself with the blaster. It'll shoot lasers. The cops
would have shot her down.
The lasers would have fucking murked the police.
You know, a bunch of fucking
The police would have been finished by the blaster, buddy. It was a dangerous weapon.
My nomination goes out to fucking Docs Herrera as the honorary American King Cuck Canuck of the week. That's Surfer's nomination.
The other nominations are Justin Trudeau for hugging Bill Gates and wearing this shirt.
Oh, fuck.
Wearing this shirt. Show them.
Where's the picture? You know, I gotta find this. This is fucking
Justo!
bad. Like, just fucking bad.
Justo!
I sent it to you on here, I think, so hold on. I just gotta find it. Yeah, so.
A reminder, though, we can only pick Justo once a month. Like, this would be the month of May appearance for Justo.
Here's the picture of Justo and Bill Gates. So it's hard to see because of the fucking Jew magic from the lighting. But, so, Bill Gates is wearing a shirt with a Canadian leaf that says, "Hug me, I save lives." And Justo is wearing a shirt that says, "Global Citizen." You know, it says global fucking citizen. Justo doesn't stand for Canada. Justo is a global citizen. You know, like.
Now,
I don't know.
It seems like it'd be impossible for Justice, but remember, there is still the final nominee for King Cuck Canuck of the week, and that man is Bill Blair. Bill Blair has decided that you don't deserve to own any of your firearms. Bill Blair has decided that he's going to ban simple shotguns. He's going to take away your 10 and 12 gauge shotguns and fuck you straight up the ass without lube. So, ladies and gentlemen, press 1 for the Stormtrooper chick. Press 2 for Justo. Press 3 for Bill Blair.
A jolly fucking Jake Lavelle or whatever is already on point and said Bill Blair before you even said numbers. And you know what? That is Surfer's vote for fucking Bill Blair.
The actual reality, regardless of chat, before we even agreed, the reality is Bill Blair.
No, you know what? In all honesty, Surfer wants to give it to Docs this week. To fucking honorary Docs Herrera as the honorary American King Cuck.
No, it doesn't go to Docs. You know why?
Why?
Because Docs will embarrass himself so badly next week, seething and crying about today's events, that he will be the King Cuck Canuck of next week. But for this week, we must call out...
That's a good point.
We must call out the gun-grabbing piece of shit Bill Blair as the ultimate King Cuck Canuck of the week. Everybody give the double middle fingers to Bill Blair. Fuck you, Bill Blair, you cuckolded simp.
Bill Blair,
you
you don't
bitch.
even deserve 2 from Surfer. You're just getting 1, buddy.
Bill Blair doesn't
You're
deserve
just
air
one,
to
Bill.
breathe.
That's it. That's it. That's all I'm giving you, buddy.
Boo! Fuck you, Bill Blair. Josh is giving him the double middle fingers. Surfer, close us out. What is the closing song for this edition of This Week in Cuckada? You have made it to the end. To the end.
Holy fuck, it's like fully light outside now.
Who gives a shit? Kraut
Hold on.
fucking wakes up as soon as the sun rises. And he sleeps upside down. He's okay.
You mean he goes to sleep?
He goes to sleep
soon as
when-
the sun
as
rises.
soon as the sun rises, he goes to his closet and he hangs himself upside down from the rack where his clothes are. And he sleeps that way.
Here's a little something special. To recap where we're at the end of this week on the PPP channel, we're going to throw on a little bit of Flexington by Project Pad.
Flexington.
One
Flex.
of the greatest.
Ah,
fucking
flex on
rappers
all
of
these
all
blood
time.
sport bitches. These fucking plebs.
Flexington by Project Pad. And just, you gotta show them. You gotta turn the camera to the fucking screen.
It's your time, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna flip it.
Damn, you got your number. You flexing, man. Mr. Flexington.
Hold on, I'm turning it up. Get out of my fucking way, PPP.
It's gotta be shut down.
Out of my fucking way, bud. Copyright can suck my cock. Not only do I not give a fuck about saying faggot or nigger or kike, but fuck copyright. Project Pat ain't gonna copyright us, cause he knows that we're the ones Flexington this fucking week.
Cause I hate that I have to drop with 0 tolerance for niggas wanna trip about a
Turn the subwoofer on just for the neighbors.
I'm just riding, making waves, getting red off the stairs. Know this loud in your face, make your face go ahead.
Here we go.
Flexing so hard in the street, they call me Flexington. Flexington, 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 Flexington. I'm flexing too hard on the street, they call
I'm
me
in Flexington.
Flexington,
Flexington.
Flexington, Flexington. I just sold me a quarter pack, blowing on the quarter sack. You other niggas.
Just look at that pink fucking Bentley. That fucking cream pink fucking Bentley. Look at it. Just fucking look at it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. You know what? Before it gets copyrighted, let me tell ya, Ethan Ralph, before you go to sleep, buddy, remember that you're a fucking faggot and a fucking kike, you know? And the whole Jew Project fucking 2 House of Cards is fucking collapsing. Never forget that we just collapsed your whole fucking House of Cards because you're fake and fucking gay. You know? You're not even projecting a fucking gay morality like the fucking mainstream politicians and like our favorite slippery kike Susan. You know? You're just fake and gay. And that goes out to you too, Doc Herrera, banning me on fucking Twitter. How about you come and suck my fucking cock? You might do a better job of it than 80s girl, you fucking faggot. Fucking Flexington.
You fucking Flexington on all these motherfuckers.
That's about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been fucking Flexington There's just a little bit of swill left. Folks, PPP has to finish the fucking swill before he goes to bed. PPP has to finish the fucking swill there.
Finish the swill, buddy.
I gotta finish
Get the swill, India.
The fucking swill.
What are you gonna put on, buddy?
It's time.
Are you gonna put on Have a Nagila?
Yes, I am. And this is the final fucking hymn of the show. Because, you know, hail Israel, hail the Jews.
This goes out to you, Jewbot 2020. I mean, Rambot 2020. This one goes out to you.